and they looked not just good when they had the previous roster, but they ended up winning Cup number 4 over a mid.
They're talking about challengers? Wow.
Yeah, the Cinderella stage must be hitting different for Team War. Obviously, all these guys have been in the CDL at some point. We're talking about Beans on Boston, Vance on Minnesota last year, and even Harry on London. Even though it wasn't the best scenario, he still had that opportunity to get all the way up. And then obviously, Hixie was on this team. We know what he was able to do for Toronto Ultra last year, but you see it, Hixie out, Denza in. The fact that they're able to walk away with that Challenger 4 Cup W right off the rip, Team War, they're feeling good and they're looking good.
And that's the thing is, you know, we were kind of looking at all these rosters, honestly, when we were going in towards Boston, we said there's for sure going to be some of our top 6, maybe top 4 possible grand finalists. Neither team really had the success that they were looking for.
Bro, how does Omid have so many different
you've
teams?
got Hixie that moves
those guys got to be
over to a mid EU. That's going to cause some drama if they meet each other in Miami, I'm sure. But on the other front, like you mentioned, Denza has always been one of those guys you look at and say he's got takeover potential, and I imagine he was a major key towards this Team War Championship, if you want to call it that, on Cup number 4. So with Marky B behind the helm as their coach, they are the team kind of carrying some favor in towards this Miami Open that they've got going. Again, it just comes down to, can you actually turn online success into actual online success? Because EU has notoriously kind of struggled out that outside of the
What's good, Jarrell? How we doing, Jarrell? What's good, my brother?
Kind of a different
story.
story.
They gotta be loaded, Jarrell. They gotta be fucking loaded.
Championship run.
Hopefully they buy you a controller or something.
But lost half their roster, and a new set of stars have started to shine in North America with Boston Academy absolutely dominating just about everybody throughout the entirety of the season.
Picked up, gang?
Since it retired, so they had to find a position to, find a player to fill those positions, and they found the perfect combination of players.
Keep forgetting you're on
Omid, Pentagram and Yeez, always in your face as those SMGs, but I think what really relied for this Boston Academy success was the AR presence.
To be honest with you, Jarrell, I think it's better that you're on that org. The only difference with FaZe is that FaZe is just backed by Zuma.
The right play at every single time.
There's no difference.
Blocking a certain spot.
It would be the same. Like if Omid was backed by Zuma, it would be the same thing. It's just the cloud that comes with being on FaZe.
Ever since he's entered challengers,
but it doesn't do anything for you if you don't work hard. Like, there's been so many players that have so much clout. Turning 18, Hitman, you don't even know who that is.
It's one of those things we always
so many players that turn 18 and have so much clout.
It's hard to look at and don't do anything with LA Thieves roster and point to one and even 2 players of this.
I don't know what the word would be. I don't like the word NPCs. I like
maybe
the word would be like
so there are some question marks maybe
Reddit users.
On how Thieves finish off.
That's probably the best way. People that are like.
But into the actual standings and placements, Boston Academy, your champion. Spacefish Taco, don't sleep on.
I don't really feel like I have too many people that like in my community that are like that. Not NPCs. That's a fucked up word to use.
Convoy Gaming and Houston Spartans that have kind of moved things around. But the curious point was FaZe Black, again, after coming off their championship at Boston, not only had some struggles throughout the group stage, they only finished top 6 when they get to the playoff bracket as well. And
that boy is a dog, man. I seen his bio.
Yes,
like owner, like player. Shit,
winning in challengers and doing it in dominant fashion. Some of your teammates are gonna get picked up. We've seen Asum, we've seen already Kremp making changes.
Whoa. Why are you trying to challenge? What the hell? Like, I don't want to watch, bro. I don't want to watch Exceed, but it's hard. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I am kidding.
Yeah, that was Joe Deceives with that SMG in hand. Then you also had Luna's.
Alex, Alex, estamos fumando marihuana, wey. Wait, Alex, are you low key in my chat? Who's low key in my chat? Whoever did my thumbnail, thank you so much. I needed DM.
You were able to get a top 6 in the elite, but you already making other roster changes. Dylan Rex is in. They've already been finding W's. I don't know what it is, Alan, but Rack and Exceed, they've been winning a lot so far in this game.
No, they've been winning a lot whenever they get a chance to play with one another. But, you know, it is really interesting because I think a lot of people who paid attention to challengers at the back half of last year, there's a lot of conversation
what am I
about
doing,
Lunas very well may be the next kind of flex main AR that could be seriously looked at that has not seen the CDL. But I feel like a lot of people just kind of shied away from what Dylan Rex was able to do last year. He was one of our overall top elite KD holders.
I heard Dylan was kind of criminal on land.
Finishing placements that really kind of allowed notoriety to continue through. So he now gets picked up to FaZe Clan Black, and wouldn't you know it, they also turn into a Cup 4 championship with him added to the roster. So a lot of kind of passing of the baton here, where maybe the favor from Lunars at the end of last year has now kind of been pushed aside, and maybe Rex is the guy to kind of keep your eye on, because FaZe Black with that Cup 4 championship definitely have eyes on trying to go back to back when they meet up again in Miami. So a lot of interesting things there. I think there's also the conversation and consideration of the players that had already been in the league, again, kind of finding this unfavorable position of meeting up with some pretty poor CDL teams last year, and that kind of hurting their stock just a little bit. So lots of things to look at as we look forward to Miami desk, as we kind of get you guys back in the conversation.
Awesome
stuff. Oh, it's my brother Messi. What's good, Messi? I'm doing my go.
want to start though, Study. Who wins in Miami? Pick one team for me.
Oh, if I'm picking one team, it's got to go FaZe Black. I think they're going back-to-back. Exceed and Brack, they somehow, some way have built a formula where it's all W's in challengers.
I like that call. All right, now Shift, we got to take a look at this leaderboard, and I need you to break down your prediction because we have so many challengers players in the league this year. This is just the top 8.
Rookie
Who do
Kitty's
you
chat. Rookie
expect
Kitty's
to
like, I told you guys,
walk away
Evan
with
is
the
not
Rookie
last.
of the Year title
Evan is
at the
bringing
end
this
of
shit
the
back.
season?
Yeah, it's tough to say, right? I mean, Gwyn really has been unbelievable, but the lack of overall success from the Carolina Royal Ravens, I think, will kind of hurt his stock just a little bit. Kind of a similar situation where Linz has been a staple from day one for Minnesota's success. But I kind of want to give a little bit of a shout out towards Gio.
Yes,
Since being picked up towards Vegas, he's really helped this team improve quite a bit. I mean, I think the argument would be you make one more roster change, and I think we all know who we're looking at. This team could be a major threat for a top 6 all the time, and I think a lot of that comes from Gio's flexibility.
Wait, Alan, who we looking at?
Yeah, who we looking at?
Oh,
I don't know. That guy in 7 is, you know.
Wait, he's a game
Well,
winner.
watch it. That is the green room's favorite player.
They have a
Watch
chance
the
to go
media.
5-2. No purge slander while I'm in the room.
All right, we gotta kick
No
these
perch
gentlemen
lander,
off
you
the
heard that.
show. We'll catch you a little bit
Crazy
later.
ass
Thank
dick
you
suck.
so
What the
much,
fuck,
Shift
Coach
and
Shift? You
Study.
can't be saying that
But
to
let's
him.
break down what's going down today in the CDL. It's a
Why did they just say, like, Dylan Rex is now a better
prospect
prospect than Noah? Like, that is kind
Before
of
that, though, we get a little sampler of some
not how that
teams
works, bro.
fighting for the winners bracket. Vegas is looking very likely. Seattle desperately needs a win tonight, Allie.
Yeah, they desperately need a win. Will they get it? I mean, Brezzy showed us a little something in their last series, so
We gonna see in
maybe
Miami.
they could upset.
And
Joe
of course,
knows.
the
I
good
told
news
Joe.
is all
I'm praying on
12
downfalls.
teams will be in Miami.
I heard about
You
some
can
people
sit
lagging
next
out
to
on land.
Nicholas and watch them all. All you got to do is scan that QR code.
We're not
Come
praying on
down to
downfalls.
Fort Lauderdale. It's the Miami
If they
Heritage
play Noah, though,
Region
I'm
2
thinking,
tournament
ooh.
presented by Gamer-G.
It's going to be a good time. I'm having my purge jersey on. I'm going to be getting hype. Scan that QR code.
If I go to the event
We got 2 tournaments
and
out.
Noah
I want you to
beats
solve
Joe,
challenges
I
for
will
the
yell at
next
Joe.
two
No
months.
bullshit.
Come on down to Miami.
Why'd you drop it, Joe? Motherfucker. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you think I'm out of to you?
Vegas versus Seattle. You don't want to miss
That
it.
was your brother. Oh my goodness. No TOS on YouTube, no TOS on Kick. Oh my god, Loki, you should see my chats, bro. Oh, Loki, thank you, bro, by the way. Thank you for the fucking thumbnail. That shit looks fucking fire.
Check out all the awesome in-game rewards.
These
you
are
can
horrible
earn
ass
for
rewards.
free
Wait, you get
just
it?
by
A
watching
blueprint?
the Call of Duty League.
Wait, hold on.
What's on tap this weekend? An all-new lineup including a weapon blueprint, emblem, calling card stickers, and XP tokens.
Bro, Cardi, I'm a psychopath, Cardi. You see me, bro? When people yell at me, I turn into a psycho, bro. Try to find this video. But look at this picture of me, man. I miss the old me, man. Oh yeah, hit the like button, chat. Hit the like button, chat. Please hit the like button. It is free. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps the algorithm, bro. Yeah, help a brother out. Drop a like, please. Drop a like on the YouTube, man. On the like the video. What's good, my hermanito Doofy? How you doing, Doofy? Ivan, I'm waiting for my food right now, Ivan. Oh my god, I ordered some good ass food. You have no idea, boy. Wait, I want to get guac. I don't think I got guac. No. We might have avocado at home though, so if we have avocado, that'd be perfect. Yo, they're still waiting for the food. How is she still waiting? When's the last time I mowed my lawn? Before winter, bro. Like, actually, no, like 2 months ago. Thank you, Messi. I got a quesadilla, 3 burritos, and a burrito bowl, Cardi, you heard? And chips and queso. I'm cutting right now. It's cutting season right now, twin. So we gonna cut, you know what I'm saying? Now she's driving here. Now she's driving to my house. Oh my god, it's gonna be here before first map starts.
And they're looking to finish with
Ooh, Alley Cat, her looking. She looking right. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shorty looking
how
right.
the Surge win today. Las Vegas, by the way.
They win by a miracle.
Vegas?
Vegas, yeah. I'm
Thank you,
Vegas.
Nameless.
Yeah.
I'm going with Vegas. They look
Fans?
great. And one person to watch out for is Attach. He's top 5 in the
Dude,
game mode.
Loki
The man
killed the
is a
right sinker. That's
superstar.
really good.
If Surge
That's
wins,
really
it's
good.
got to be Brezzy, the hero again. Maven, can he do it like he did last match?
I'm excited to see if he can pull it off. I don't know if it's a miracle necessarily, but listen, we've all been very impressed by Legion, Las Vegas Legion. Joe, as I said it correctly today for you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, we were joking about it, and then somehow you said Paris like 3 weeks in a row.
Yes, I don't know how I pulled that off.
Here we go, chat. Map number 1. We're out. Map number 1.
We go. Teams battling for a winner's bracket berth. Some work.
Chat, I might have to leave mid-map to get my food. I apologize.
Legion, then it's Boston,
I'll be quick.
Right?
I'll be quick.
Match?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 winnable games, you would say, right? You're not really facing the top 4, because outside the top 4, it's kind of a crapshoot. Thieves, Vegas Legion, obviously playing very well these major qualifiers, but
You're not the favorite, but you got.
It's a good play from Alec to stay. I don't know why they're not using the bumpers here. Okay.
Let's see if they can work.
Oh, look, I saw a stun here to help Brezzy would be nice.
For Vegas Legion, Brezzy and Hook with the SMG is able to find a couple of kills. So in a fight for some of this scrap time on rotation, though, you have RC's watching the cross alongside of a
2 times, okay.
Over to RC.
Let's catch up. Let's catch up. Let's catch up.
On the pressure for a second to get a kill before a
Oh.
teammate drops, and there is the second. And top red.
Oh shit, Alec. Oh, okay, Alec had it, yes sir.
He's able to take 1 at least.
Alec had his protein today. We
shift the
scared
focus
you.
over to our second hard
Oh shit, my food's here. One second, I'll be back. I'm getting my food. Give me 1 second, please.
To work within Abuza will be soaking up the time, and now you're trying to make a decision if you're a Legion. Do we push the hard point? Do we deal with the players that are trying to get over to the point?
Well, I mean, Attach finds that kill. That might turn into 2, because Hook was right below him. So, I mean, the fact that RC's gets that headshot while stunned turns into a pretty easy hold. Persia's going to get found. So, yeah, I mean, Attach is just hoping for the, I mean, not that one back, but just the 4-shot headshot comes in, and he's sitting there like, well, if I get that, maybe we find a break, but doesn't happen.
Now, the headshots, they can be punishing, that is for sure. And this has turned into nearly a perfect hold. You're going to get basically all 60 here as we get ready for our next hard point. Now with 15 seconds left to go, you're just trying to make things a mess, and Hook the Nuke is hitting with the rival at range right now. Lovely one.
Well, the problem is now, right, you have 2 players spawning all the way out, Attach and Geo, so it's when those kills came in, 10 seconds left, so you have a 3-on-2 on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, this could end up perfect. I was wondering where the spawn was going to come in for the next player from Surge, but since you still had a player left around the point for Legion, both are going to spawn out pretty deep, trying to track on in, but you made this messy early, if not getting a little bit of time. So yeah, this has worked out nearly perfectly. The battle here going to lead to a team kill there. Hook now just trying to stay up. Nobody really soaking up much time yet.
Yeah, but yeah, you take this all day if you are Seattle Surge. Great job. Hooch is playing his life, using these doors, opening them, closing them, hitting shots with Abuza. They're on 8 in a row as a duo, finally taken down. Geo, though, now it is his turn. Well, you lost him. Able to find him. Little aim assist help there with the Renetti. That triple turns into maybe 20, 25 more seconds for Vegas.
Bro, whenever my MSS pulls to the ground to the ceiling, I know I'm about to get world star. But there he's able to pick up the kill. Now, you get the final bit of time here. You really want to make a rally a bit if you are Legion. Geo, we'll see on those 4 in a row what he's able to do with it. Kind of still the newcomer to this squad. They have been playing so well since he has joined the ranks, but you get the bit of scrap time, means it's going to be an early setup, but a pinch spawn comes in now for Legion. You've got a chance to collapse on this now.
Yeah, and it's always tough to just hold this hill, right? Just kind of the position that it's in here towards this P4. So the fact Vegas able to find the final 25 seconds was huge at that P3. It keeps them in the game, because they would have been down, you know, 80 points leading into this one. But yeah, both teams just vying for control. Nero with the rival, able to find a double. You still have Abuza on the point with the help of RCs, but they're both taken down.
And Nero, I mean, he's been one of the bigger playmakers, or like, I don't know what you would call lightning strikes in the league. Like when he has gotten hot, when those moments come through where someone's got to go nuts, he has been terrific. No streak's going to be coming his way though, as I curse him there, and he ends up dropping right after the gas. But with the final bit of time, trying to get it is Surge, but Attach says, no, no, no. That's why I'm top 6 basically across the board, 5 in a row for Dylan Price.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful positioning, then just hits the little drop shot, little third heady, and well, now he has the cruise. So 6 in a row, up to 12 in 7. He is in form, but here comes Seattle Surge. You do have one player pushed up, and I like this from Abuza. but the timing to go the way of attach, so it's a little bit weird on both sides. You see he's kind of on the mini-map. It's a 2 versus 2. The attach going to take down Hook, and on the other side, Gio able to find Abuza.
Getting it done with a gunny, getting it done with the melee. A little awkward timing there. I think he didn't think anyone was to his left, but then Brezzy was there, and Brezzy will take him down, but you'll have that streak to work with. Tie game now, 86 apiece for both squads. We hop over to Purge, looking to get nasty. One up top, looking down low. That's a trophy, not a player, and he'll reposition for now.
I love it. I love that play. Just repositions, bait them in. Nero with the crossfire. Trying to find another triple with the Renetti, but there is the lead change coming in. Great job here at P5 by Vegas. And that could have got hairy there with Abuza. Finding maybe that kill onto attach. Then you push up towards P3, but they're able to hold on, and that leads to a ton of time.
Yeah, good patience there from Purge, and now it might lead to another streak. You already got 1 onto attach. Now 5 in a row for Purge. I mean, they've been streaky. I mean, Gio had his 5 in a row. It's like these big streaks counting for a lot of their kills, but also a reason why they've got an advantage in this one for now, as we still got 40 seconds remaining here on the clock. We'll see if he can play for this streak. 1 in behind, and just barely able to take that. Hook must have been a little weak scrambling in.
Yeah, I mean, just able to connect. There's a little bit of aim assist there on the pole. But Legion now, I mean, they were down around 40, now up around 60.
Back shots.
Listen with Vegas Legion.
Back is out, check.
Great time right here. Good time. Good time, bro. Get in balcony, trap down.
I have your fire.
Could be junk on me. Could be junk on me. Yeah, check everything out, Evan.
I'm trying to.
Close the door and sun, you know the deal.
I don't see this get close. I'm gonna go low, okay? I'm back. Roll man, one shot. He ran out, underpass. He's one shot though. There's 2 of them. There's 2 up. Alright, take your time. Take your time.
We're gonna go mid hop. No, you're going back to vending. Vending.
I have mid hop.
You go. Nice. We work this.
Missing one still. He's coming from time. Missing one.
Back alley. Look, guys drops.
I'm gonna get your top fire, okay?
Back alley.
Could have been bust already on you guys. I don't know.
No.
Missing one. Okay.
Pick up
It's water, by the way, water.
Be cut dead on one shot. I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, my camera. Actually, should shake, because it's on a stand. The stand is wobbly.
I'm backing up.
So it really should shake, Cardi. No cap. I mean, that's serious.
I'm gonna open you. They're gonna come to me.
The stand I bought doesn't fit it, so like it actually does shake. Like if I hit my desk, it'll shake.
Yeah, literally just hide deep up front.
This guy's top fire.
I'm going to corner of the back, okay?
Middle me.
Single Alec. He's going to be top. He's going towards front side. Towards bottom. Gio.
2 freezer. I'm in the back. They don't know.
Just wait. Yeah, literally just wait, Evan. Back there. Just wait back there. You guys meet up and I'll streak. Yeah, I will
If
streak.
you're on Ramadan, I'm sorry, because I'm about to eat some good ass food.
Just hide in the back.
I'm actually doing a mukbang.
Let me know when you guys get top.
Joe, I always know you like listening because you like look over to me, you raise your eyebrows a bit, give me a little nod. You like that one, huh?
Well, I loved hearing attach. I mean, we're talking about how well he is playing, but let's not forget the fact that he's the vet on this team. He's got to be the leader. You hear in the comms. Probably a little pissed off towards Purge because he's saying, don't move, stay alive, and then Purge comes out. He's like, I'm going to call in a cruise. And Purge is like, I'm kind of just bored and ends up dying. Probably not going to be happy with that, but you're happy with the 80-point scoreline. And yeah, I thought the listening was fantastic into that P2 break.
It was really good. Just some fantastic small talk, calling names, saying missing one.
I put some
all the little
in
stuff you'd love to hear. Then yeah, some of the veteran stuff out of attach. It was a thing of beauty, but now you're trying to rally on the other side of it as you're desperately trying to battle for a winner's bracket berth. It's Seattle Surge trying to bring it back from down nearly 80. Brezzy winning and lurking, able to get a tag onto attach, but that gunfight, you're never going to win. This next hardpoint gets ready to go. You really got to start to chain something together because Legion just on the cusp of victory.
Yeah, and I mean, you're just going to try to find as many seconds as you can here towards B4. This is great for Vegas. They can kind of do the same thing, just, you know, find 5 to 10 seconds, put more pressure on, but this is probably going to come down to that P5, P1 rotation to end this game. As Abuza just trying to play his life, and this is exactly what you want if you are Vegas. Now try to force them off a spawn to have to push some of these gunfights near the hill.
Yeah, just make them have to apply any pressure here and not think about setting up for next. Chain them together, make it scrappy here, keep the pressure on, and you've done a great job there if you are Legion.
Dylan is 21
on another chance to maybe earn some streaks. He's on 4 in a row. Abuza nearly the 5th on the receiving end of that, just about. Just gets caught as he's throwing the nade forward. He will drop. Nero will drop as well, so no streak there. You're trying to get him for the tail end of this, but you're still holding the desk inside. Gonna make it tough to make any kind of play.
Yeah, Brezzy in a fight for this scrap time.
Bro, G, I'm not doing Ramadan, G. I'm not Muslim.
Attach does get caught, so maybe a bit of an opening. We'll see where Attach spawns. Probably just going to try to hold as long as he can, but it'll be a 4-on-3, so Attach is out. And Surge, they're going to have to use these numbers quickly.
Is Alec baiting?
Able to find one. You have Gio all the way in the back,
He's
watching
really not.
across. Nero just buying time for his
playing
teammates to
slow,
try
though.
to get there. They will not. So you're a little bit staggered if you are Vegas Legion, but a must-needed break. But here's that other cruise missile that Purge has been hanging on to.
This goes to strike. You push forward right into red if you are a Booza. I thought maybe Attach going to be able to catch him as he knows he's probably going to funnel in, but he's up top. He goes down low. Now you look to collapse. Purge able to get the kill there behind the rival. The trade comes in. Purge is popping a triple. As maybe the streak doesn't get the kill, but he gets the info and he acts on it. Now just 28 needed to win.
Yeah, I mean, you're just making it messy right with those cruises. That's all they really have to do. Just really disrupt the setup from Seattle Surge. Now you're finding all the kills. Purge up to 4 in a row. He's got 20. A very balanced effort here from Vegas. 15 more seconds over towards P1.
We do not hold the phone
You do
check.
have Seattle, so not done quite yet.
Yeah, I mean, God, if you can get a majority of this time, somehow play it perfectly to keep Legion out of it, and then maybe, what, it was the perfect P2 hole that they had to open the game.
I'm sure the balloon Tim is
fast,
fasting, bro.
But
That
now
balloon.
maybe with 2 dead, here comes sort of the
little
Legion
floating head.
of Vegas Legion trying to push on through, and they're going to do just that.
Yeah, trying to set up maybe the comeback, but looking a little trickier now as Legion, they wipe everybody off the map. Looking like a map 1 victory, and that's exactly what it's going to be. Legion have been so solid as of late. They'll strike there on the map 1 after going down, what, 60, 80 points early?
Yeah, I mean, and it could have been worse.
Well, you want me to turn my
The fact that
cam
they
on?
were able
Why?
to deal with that first P3 and at least find the final 25 seconds, I think helped them out a lot. Just, yeah, Surge did great P1 and P2. That's really where they found a, majority of those points in the first set. Then Vegas just got
Yo, I got this thing called honey
really
vinegar
that
rice.
P5,
What is that?
then you had a couple of streaks on your side. 2 break when we were in the listen-in. Really just, I mean, it was, that really winded the game for Vegas Legion.
No, it was amazing, and you see leading the way in damage with your ARs. You got Tatch and Arcides kind of leading the way, but you said a balanced effort. You
Then
really
they give
see
me more.
that kind of, honestly, across the board for both
They're
teams.
trolling,
Pretty
they're trolling,
similar
low-key.
efforts
Moron's
there.
always
Just a
trolling.
little bit too much.
Ooh, I know
Legion,
Cardi
they're
jealous.
able to get
Oh,
the
I know
W.
Cardi
Take a
jealous. Look at
look
this
at the
shit.
overall time, narrow.
I know Cardi. Look at this shit. Let me turn my
hard
camera
point.
off for this.
They got a Buzo with 209 on the other side. Attach
Look at that, look at that.
2 minutes as well. So he has 25-17.
Look at that, look at that.
Nearly 2 minutes. That's kind of what we're talking about with this guy's
He's been
doing.
great. No, he really has been doing it everywhere, like every mode. You know, a lot of the chatter
Chipotle,
this past week has just been how great his stats have been, considering he's not on a top 4 team. One of the teams maybe considered to be a contender, but this team slowly. It's Vegas Legion team. Yes, listen, they're not in that territory yet, but they've been looking
That's
stronger
awesome,
and
man.
stronger.
No, they're
That's
getting
awesome.
better and better. They are consistent in almost every single
I'm doing
game
a mukbang,
mode,
yeah.
right? I mean, you're 6-4 now in hardpoint and stage 2 qualifiers. You're 3-3 in search. You're 3-2 in control. So you're competitive. And if you look at that match versus Toronto Ultra, maybe they're 1 match versus the top 4 team. Like, that was very close 3-1. So, yeah, I think you're seeing the improvements. The team change comes in, the role swaps. It's awesome to see.
I mean, this is probably going to end up being like that dark horse at this next major. Like
them and Thieves.
Yeah, teams that really have a chance to be a threat, make a run, coming in hot, maybe to the major. Randy, you still have 2 more matches here if you're Legion, so we'll see how it all plays out. But a reminder of how this best of 5 is going to go down. We've got Invasion Search, Invasion Control, Rio Hardpoint, Karachi Search and Destroy, the last 2 if needed. We'll see the game flow. So what does it end up being? So no, I exaggerate this. It's about 40 that ends up being. I said 60 there. Yeah, I made that number up. But about 40, that's just after the P2. And then slowly you claw back into it. But like you said, kind of the second set of rotations. Starting
Woo,
from like
water, man, the best shit.
P5 to P2.
You have 86
Red
points
salsa,
for
by the way.
3 hills.
Yeah.
And then you get 8 more.
Yeah.
You were trying to cash in really at that second P2.
Oh, sorry, like P4 to P2. Yeah.
Once it was 154 to 86, right after the P1, you had the setup there from Surge, but just not able to find the time. The break comes in.
That's crazy. Like once you got into P3, like that scrap time, like you just didn't really look back at all. Like it was just a dominant effort there from Legion, and they've been so fun to watch. It's been great to see the improvements come through for this team, and excited to see what they're going to do with the next major. But now you start to bounce back. What about Search and Destroy?
Bro, Seattle gotta make a change. I don't know what they do.
What are your
I
thoughts?
have no idea what they do.
I think
Like, what are they gonna do, man?
It's always the discussion's always gonna be around this S&D. Even without Illy, this is where they're gonna.
I fast.
Their
I don't
way back
fast
in the series.
like
You're
Ramadan
Invasion
though.
S&D. You're 4-1 on the year.
I'm
We've seen
Catholic
them
though,
a couple of times
Christian
with
Catholic.
Brezzy,
That means the
so
same thing.
I mean, there's always a chance to get
It's
right
just a
back
branch
into
off
it.
the.
What's it like? You know, you competed a long time. You're one of the best to ever do it there, pal. But seeing Attach still doing it at this point, like I know the guy still looks like he's 18. I know, but like he's had a long career and he's still just putting up numbers.
And I think too, if you look at sort of pros, and we had it, you always kind of had the players you were comfortable with. You tried to find your way back onto their team. He's doing it sort of by his lonesome, right? And it's working out well so far. It's a bit of a rebuild, but he's got no one he's teamed with before. This is a squad of youngins around him. And you just tell in that listening how much it means to him.
Yeah, we've seen it with, I mean, Clay comes to mind, right?
But it's not like, you don't know Attach is that guy, right? He's had to evolve a little bit.
True, but I just mean like those sort of, you know, they're getting to that veteran stage and having to rebuild with some young players. I mean, some have really excelled in that spot. Some it's been the end of their career. It's dependent on what's.
Yup, we rose some people. Yup.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really fun just to watch the evolution of this team. I mean, didn't start all that great, but they're really starting to make the Legion name proud. But now, for our map 2, we'll see if Surge can answer back. They'll be on the strike. The attack here for the beginning of this round 1.
Remember the last time you and I tested this is kind of just when Hook went crazy mode.
Ah, true.
So we'll see if he can do that again. But that was when they
crazy
were down
mode, okay.
4-1, 5-1. I forget exactly the scoreline. But Gio's the one player for Vegas right now in position to defend B.
Oh.
And well, he's able to do so.
What
While
the
that's
fuck? Off the head of you.
Nero able to take down Abuza. And well, now he's able to find the second Arcides.
Brezzy in a 1v2. He wins this. I jump out the window.
In a 1 versus 2 with
that window right there.
I remember last time we casted, I think Legion here too. Gio was really good from that B position.
No sir, no one's jumping out the window.
It was just getting a pick, staying up. Like he was really, really strong last time we cast them here. But yeah, if who can get loose like he did last time, I mean, he was a threat at every single moment.
And Gio was ready for that. I mean, how many times first offense on invasion, no trophies. The players
I spent $20
usually on an island kind of dictate that round. Can they at least find one? If they get isolated, don't find a kill. Bomb normally gets planted, gets a little bit messy, could turn into a round loss. But just him finding one there was huge.
No, yeah, he gets it done. Buys enough time now. See what Nero can do. If he can keep this going, nice little 2-0 start from him. And they want to get this busy right towards B as well. Aggressive on the A side of things, though, quickly here for Seattle Surge. We'll see what kind of timing you're going to find if you are Hook. He has gotten to the kind of spots he wants to get to, but playing very deep. You've got Attach.
Yeah, I mean, Hook's all the way in Mannequin already.
Yeah, Attach is playing like he saw something. You can just see, I think he got eyes on him at some point.
Bomb's being planted on the other side. Perch is already inside of Ice Cream, so first blood over to Vegas.
Seattle
Legion
looks so bad, bro.
Looks
I mean, like,
able to
so bad. Look at the mini map.
When is Hook gonna make the play? Because that's what you are relying on if you are Surge.
He's trying to now.
Where is this guy?
Everywhere.
He got a kill too.
Attach is gonna be able to get. Well, that's a frustrating round for Hook and Brezzy.
And how much time did he waste? 20 seconds off the clock. I mean, just switching up positions.
So many individual plays. No one helping each other. Literally like just a free for all.
If
from
you
Seattle mini
map
map
comes in maybe
wow,
a little bit slower,
what a battle.
It get bogged down pretty quickly. But like, you kind of had what you wanted there if you're Seattle to try and get a pick kind of on the back line, then collapse that. But it took forever.
Yeah, I mean, the Tom is sort of, I'm working the flank, Where is this guy?
And Attach just plays it. I don't know what he saw from his POV, but he stayed alive forever.
It does. Now, a Legion up 2-0, and everybody with 2 kills on the board for this squad.
Because he was kind of that, like, lone man deep that, you know, they were leaving that wide open, that push. He's the one that's got to play for it and deal with it. It seemed this is like cat and mouse for so long. Let's see if you can find some success now if you're Seattle Surge. You got 2 people here. They're going to spot the first. How do you play this now if you are Purge? As you're kind of left on an island, you're in a 1 versus 4, basically, until Attach is able to rally across and the pinch ultimately from Gio.
Yeah, a little gamble there on defense. We've seen that time to time, especially around A, inside of Cafe.
Yo, that should be Jade, by the way.
Hoping to find one, but doesn't happen. Brezzy, not with Bomb, but does get pushed up. Purr's not
This should be a
going
free
to
kill.
see him.
This should be a free kill for number 3.
Though. I know he was turned around looking towards
feel like you
courtyard.
gotta
Here
check
comes
this,
the
bro.
bomb. So this still could work
Bro,
out.
you
and
gotta
it will.
check that or
At
no
least
E,
to
man.
find one, almost the second.
So was he looking courtyard when he peeked for that second? I was wondering. I was like, he had to have seen him, right? Oh, that is tough. We'll see if it ends up mattering, though. As he tried to shoot through, Attach actually going to take out Geo. Now in 1 versus 3. Bomb has been planted. Just going to get tougher from here. He's spotted from the back tank. RC is able to put in some shots there through the mid-cut, and he will
Bro,
drop.
Evan's my guy, low-key. I can definitely make that happen. I can make
it gets
Purr,
scary
Tabizi
early. You
soon.
play a little aggressive. You have 2 people pushed up A. You lose 1 player
MC.
right away. And then you
Vivid.
just sort of put the clamps on something if you're Seattle. Just sort of get a
Dan,
pause, try
Joe.
to catch somebody.
I mean, Purr's almost. I didn't need one
Those
more
are all my
bullet.
guys.
Oh, if he gets
Well, I
both?
consider them
Yeah,
my guys.
that goes a
Hopefully
lot
they consider me
differently.
too.
A lot differently, but doesn't happen. So nice round, nice bounce back for Surge.
That must have been insane timing when he peaked.
And you know, players are getting very, I don't know, lots of different setups over towards A. So I think Brezi's just making sure, checking all the spots where people are prone in behind. People are getting very sneaky.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like B, you got a couple of like standard setups. Like A, you can, I don't know, it's a little off
Sounds
angles,
kinda
little
spicy
off
to him.
spots you can find. You're pretty spread out right now if you are Legion. Like,
Bro,
maybe
low-key, I
for
wanna
some
go, but
aggression.
trust
Maybe
me,
if you
there's
think
no
like
lack
last
of
round,
not
like,
wanting to go.
you know, attaches like 2 of them pushed up very quickly. They know how Hook probably likes to play this map. This looks like we're trying to catch Hook. Doesn't really go that way, does it?
That's what I was going to say. It's just trying to catch Hook. You're setting a trap.
Why would Brezi do that? What a bad play.
So nice trade. Brezi
What
trying
a
to get
bad
aggressive with
individual
his teammate,
play.
maybe trying to get him out. As he gets taken down, Hook does slip on through once again inside
to
of
get all the
Cafe,
chicken,
but
bro.
it looks like the
Chicken.
B hit coming on through. So it may just come down to Hook's play once again. Does he find the timing this time? May not need it. Abuza RCs, the AR's locking it down. Geo, 64 HP. Doesn't have the bomb, 25 seconds left.
It's still Hook chases.
Yeah,
someone,
Hook's
you know?
still looking. He's looking. He's like, where'd this guy go?
Yeah, he's able to slip away for now, but it's not a lot of time to work with. But yeah, the front line there, Seattle
Damn, they didn't
Surge,
give me
much
any
better job
bro.
dealing with the pressure.
They give me like no chicken, bro.
Hook's literally just messing with people, throwing smokes down. He's like a ninja right now.
Here comes the ninja.
Finally! Hard work pays off.
Yeah, and that seemed to me, just based on, you know, listen,
No
I
more
won't
chicken.
claim to know the search and destroy strategies pro teams as much as they do, but that definitely looks like one where you're setting
last
a
piece of the
trap.
quesadilla trap.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
that's
done
VOD
those.
prep. That
Low
is
bang over.
based off of round 1, how Hook
chicken
likes
over
to play it, how Hook likes to play this map. And that's just it. If you and I know it, then they absolutely know.
Yeah, and he just sort of slows it down, finds an opening kill. Honestly, if they would have lost somebody at the front, it might have worked out where he would have got there just in time to make the play, honestly. Just a nice job getting map control and working the collapse. Now you tied this up at 2-2.
Nero's already inside of DVD, and he did it from B Dom, so a little bit different. A lot of times you kind of see players go up the B street into that back door towards that red room. This time, though, Nero's already in a really good spot. Another slow spread round here for our attacking team, and this might be where... Did he get spotted? The way he's playing this, I'm going to say so, but Hook just guesses the wrong corner. You saw the wall bang come in from Arcides, trying to catch Nero, but doesn't happen.
Yeah, and you're also trying to spin around you, auto mantle there too. Maybe not what you're trying to do if you're Hook, but he was more than likely dead.
Jesus, no.
Nero taken out.
He's just going from trash can to trash can, just jumping on top of him, staying alive.
Bro, wow.
Just able to stay up. Great survivability there. Out of Legion.
Log out of
you
hell, bro.
stop the bleeding. You take the advantage. You go up 3-2, and the boys are laughing that one up a little bit.
Great survivability. I like that.
Yeah, sometimes I try to use words longer than 6 letters, Joe.
You have a great vocab with all the reading you do.
What, my fantasy romance novels about like fairies, dude?
Yep.
Listen. There's something wrong with me.
Lucas, I don't know,
Round
Lucas.
6.
Yeah, both
I think so,
offensive
Lucas.
teams playing pretty slow. Trying to just find, the aggression.
I think so, Lucas. I could ask Luke if you want me to.
Well, it just really hasn't worked out last 2 rounds. Couldn't take down Nero.
I can message Claire. She's like the CDL
See now what
head of
Legion
operations.
opt to do. It's like a more standard setup here. Is Brezi just on the mid tank?
Well, go to Hook's POV, is more than likely he's going to be the one to strike. The dumpster, his best friend for now, but they're getting ready to pounce. Hook waiting, lurking, hoping for the opening, but he got a nice heady to work with there if you are Purge, but you can see how crazy it looks just right next to him.
Luke, word it how you want me to ask it, Lucas? And I'll, so I can just copy. Oh, shit!
Sometimes you miss. That's just the way it
Thugs
goes.
there. Low-key offered to make me one, and I said, go for it. If you can make some fire shit, I'll use it. And he made some fire shit, Thugs Larry.
That's what he's thinking is,
hey, don't get it twisted, Thugs Larry. You still cook some fire shit, too. Don't get it twisted.
But
you gotta at least shoot the first guy a little bit.
Hey, it happens to all of us. It even happens to our pro players.
That's why Hook wants, he's one of those guys likes to get a flow, right? Likes to go. He had to wait there too long.
I feel like I had a
you
lot
just
of
can't contain Hook to Nuke for that long.
I was honestly gonna compliment the patience, but didn't pay off. And then from there, the round kind of collapsed.
He was so patient, the gunny got cold, Joe.
No, that could happen. No, but I honestly obviously, he missed the shots.
You're thinking I'm snapping left next.
Yes,
he's I've got a 180 to the same doorway.
Correct. Yeah. He's ready for the next gunfight already.
Yeah.
It's like when receivers.
It just looked fun because we were hyping that moment
eye on the ball. Eye on the ball.
It was just so perfect because we're just watching that moment, hype it up, and then 70-mile-an-hour gust. Whew.
I'll blame the door too.
Yeah. Attach. He has a great map one. He's doing it here as well. 7-3, 4 in a row for him.
I can do it right now, Lucas.
Now Nero's corner as he's
Claire's cool as fuck. She's cool as fuck. He's coaching NYSL Academy.
Kind of what you have to do over towards the same bomb site. Force utility out, just like we saw from that stun. But it looks like this is going to be an A hit maybe for now. On the other side, you do have Purge. Already pushed up towards Broken, so him and Gio locking down B.
Hook's got the bomb. Smoke is out. How will this impact maybe aim assist as they try to cross? But it looks like based on maybe the smoke or information they got, they're taking their time for now. Usually I think you're kind of going to make a play behind the smoke.
Yo, did they not see number 3 cross? Wait, Nero, hello?
He doesn't. Nice patience there from Nero, but Attach will get
setup is kind of tough. Get out.
Worried with the nade. The nade can actually find a second. Not able to do so. Hook with some revenge.
And Purge just trying to slide in. Not going to work out. Set up in the tank, but the trade is there. Gio now last alive, taking shots from everywhere. He will fall. And yeah, you sort of put the smoke out, maybe trying to bait somebody out that's a little bit anxious, and they just halt for a moment there, and then all hell breaks loose right after.
Well, and what's interesting, right, is like maybe you're hoping for some movement, some rotation, maybe you can wrap that to B, but the setup on the B street was good enough to where nobody had to move. And yeah, it's just really it. Maybe the smoke, you're just trying to get Nero to reposition and, hey, peek this door, please. So even if they go for a 1-for-1 trade, but...
Or I thought maybe the smoke just didn't land where he wanted it to.
Yup, low-key cooked. Low-key cooked. Don't get a hood shot. That's very do be thinking
and it worked out beautifully.
Yeah, no, it really did. Really did. I was trying to figure out what their plan of attack was after the smoke, but
may have literally been, hopefully someone peeks this.
Yeah. So what, you got advantage for a moment now if you're a Legion, but Seattle Surge just don't want to go away. Every time you have a chance to really get some nice separation here if you're Legion, just doesn't quite happen. It was what attack building towards Streak. That story comes to an end. Arcity's leading the way in the Seattle Surge camp so far at 6-5. And you've got the bodies here.
Role playing.
Towards A if you are Surge. Pretty quick rotation over for Abuza from bridge side if needed. But Hook looking to be the point man. And that's an easy one.
Yeah. Nah, this guy's a psychopath. This guy has problems.
God, it's a horror film.
Man, he really does just embrace the chaos, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He runs into his own smoke, says, I'm going to go for it. Gamble it, try to get the second. Doesn't need to, though. His teammate's able to find it. So 4-on-2 here for Vegas. 20 seconds. Bomb in the hands of Purge. They have to go.
Damn.
I don't care if it's this or CS or what. Nothing more tilting. Someone throwing a smoke, sprinting through it, and frying you. Nothing more tilting. But Seattle Surge, they get the win. They tie us up at 4-4. And
what happened to Evan's haircut? Evan's haircut was never a military cut. I don't know what the hell he just changed it up right now.
Getting creative defensively over towards that side. Nero opens
I asked Alec about that.
Kind of wanted to do the same thing we saw last round. Throw the smoke near the bomb.
And he told me
watching the door.
Well, I think that's what you're kind of talking about. Like all.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been playing Cold War's like MW2.
Just try to catch somebody. That's exactly what he's able to do. 3 in a row now for Hook. Tied up 4-4. See what Surge tried to do here offensively. Put a lot of pressure towards A. Last time, defensively, you had a pretty good setup towards B if you were Legion. This time, it's going to be Geo by himself. He's done a great job here at times.
Very much by himself. You have a two-man setup cafe.
There's not even a quick rotation, really.
Yeah, attaches all the way over towards the A street.
Yeah, you got nobody that can get to like ice cream side quickly. You got like a cut through dark, but
maybe with that stun hit, does he get some help here? Doesn't look like it for now. So maybe this is just sort of like round one. Allow Geo to find one, and then everyone else is going to have to play a 3-on-3 retake or so.
Smoke his ass, though.
Here comes the execute over towards B. Geo trying to play a corner. Ooh. Instead, Brezzy takes him down.
Yeah, he's thinking, let me just get one.
Dylan got bad timing. That shit-ass smoke actually worked.
But that's not going to hit where he wants to. Plant now goes through. You have the 4-on-3. You've grouped up basically all ice cream side now. You're trying to hit this out as a flock of eagles.
Oh, the trophies are there. I like the heads-up play. They saved their nades for this position. But they had the trophy down. So now 25 seconds left. You have the smoke.
Oh, yo.
Difficult to do.
Yo.
Find one, but there we go. Numbers too strong. Setup too strong for Surge. That's 3 in a row.
I thought he had the Craig. No, yeah, this shit Rico's twin.
You do have one guy deep kind of working the flank. Or worried about the flank. So you have like sort of a 3-on-3, but like... I mean, the way you have to push out from that side is so tough. It's so hard.
Actually, was there flinch in Cold War?
I think attach almost snaps on the person on the tank, too. But it wouldn't have really mattered.
Yeah, left Geo. Hoping he found one. And you're right. Yeah, he kind of repositions to dodge the nades. It's just Brezzy pushes it with a rival. That has the advantage.
If he got on his belly a little bit quicker there.
Who on his belly?
Maybe. But he would need to get the first couple bullets off, like, first. Just going against the rival. I swear his like drop shot just felt like slow motion compared to Brezzy as they got over there.
Is this a star glitch? Yo.
RC and his trophy. Just trying to see if he spots any info. Geo will be the one guy maybe he'll get eyes on. Working up the A street. There's attach who's starting to progress up. Some stuns are going to hit over towards the A site. Trying to utility out, but there's going to fly behind that purge. No hesitation. He's going to hit it. Trying to get this to around 11. Hook's been able to stay up, though. And then you got a one-on-one over towards B.
They know he's here.
You got to trade this fast. You got to trade this fast.
8 HP.
He's able to stay alive. And again, just try to make this smoke play. Here comes the help, though, from Abuza. But the bomb wrapping out. Heads-up play here from Legion.
Yeah, Geo won his one-on-one against Arcides. So he'll win that one-on-one. And that means what? Sight wide open. They get all that info in the world. Now you're kind of lurking here if you are Purge. A chance to catch one, but the door opens. Hook able to take it now into a 2 versus 2, but the bomb will get planted.
It's still a good situation.
Legion got to win this to get it to around 11. Abuza, Hook, working the retake here.
We want around 11. We want a mixy round 11.
Nades left if you are Surge. That could be the key difference. A stun, a nade, trophy. Okay, well, the trophy loaded up. And, well, I think he just heard it need something. So, trophy on one side. Gonna help out Geo as he finds Hook. Abuza now 15 seconds has to go.
He's just gonna have to force it. He's gonna have to 180, but not even a chance to turn. Legion will take it. And, well, I mean, you go
round 11.
1 for 1 kind of on the one side, but then Geo, I think, winning his one-on-one. So, what against
RC's,
what opens the site wide open, allows them to rotate across, and then Purge. I mean, this round could have ended earlier if there wasn't, like, sort of the awkward moment with the door.
Just give it to
sounds so creepy as it creaks open.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Hook making plays on both sides. But you saw the nades going off over towards A. They needed B down. They needed all those cars. They were making sure Hook couldn't make a play.
Yeah.
But into round 11, Surge on attack.
I was about to say the same shit. He's watching the past.
See what Vegas.
You're good, Thugs. There. No matter what, you're good. I think they'll win the control.
I mean, it is. This is like round 1. This is like round 1 with like attach playing deep, the lone man. Everybody else working up B street, attaching to the person that tries to deal with Hook who pushes through. This is very reminiscent.
Keep it on number 5. Keep it on number 5. Keep it on number 5 and number 1 chat on the mini map.
To get Hook in that spot. Now they isolate him. I kind of like this.
Kyler can win in the round here.
All the way back. Kyler can win in the round. But it looks like the difference. Round 1, it felt like they had an idea he was here. Not this time. Hook's gonna find the first. There's the patience. It pays off. Lines them both up. He's got 11.
Well, the last one, they also kept pushing up towards B, and he was sort of like
No,
always
not
on the
chicken.
chase.
It's just rice and
they brought it right
corn.
back to him. That guy like set it up for him. It was a lot like round one.
It's
it
just
really
corn
was.
and
They just
rice.
Go back and get right in front of him. I thought Attach had an idea of where he was, but clearly not the case. Suddenly, everything, the wheels have fallen off.
Duke with chopsticks to win the round 11.
Ripped down to 76. So much work to do. 20 seconds to go. Are you able to get bomb back? What are you going to do with it?
Well, hopefully plan it.
Yeah,
he's got
like,
he's got 10 seconds. Not gonna happen. The last second half of that
11
game,
ice.
I mean, the rivals really took over for Surge. Brezzy steps up, but Hook, we talked about his playmaking
Alex,
on
no,
Invasion, how
they gave me
annoying he
two
can
sides
be, and he
of
does it
corner,
again.
Well, and like, you know, as much as that looked like round one to us, like, if you're Legion, like, you didn't see really how that played out.
You're literally
Like,
role playing,
Who
bro.
kind of trailing, all the awkward timings that went down. But, like, you know, I think Attach is sitting back there like, I didn't see anything. Maybe we wrap this back. And then he just kind of got tucked in between both sides of the forces and shoots 2 in the back for free.
Yeah, there's Hook with 11, Brezzy 9.
I mean, he is just, it feels like a threat at all
Hugh and
times.
Brezzy,
Hook is
20
very
kills
comfortable.
combined.
And I thought when they were wrapping back,
Wait,
like, maybe
was
just
that
check
2200
everything.
damage
Well,
with
you're gonna
4
have to
kills?
now
What
when
the
you're
fuck?
Well, I thought they were doing it to isolate him 100%, but not so much the case, no.
Not the case, but there we go. Tied up 1 apiece.
Yeah, Goon, but you don't know COD, Goon.
That's Karachi Hardpoint with
You
the
like
Legion.
COD
Just saw
almost
Seattle Surge
COD
watch up,
knowledge,
but they were
COD.
down 4-2.
Yeah.
Win 3 in a row, but then we go to a round 11 where Hook makes up for that play in Cafe.
Yeah, a little bit windy in that moment, but no, unbelievable search and destroy back and forth all the way to the round 11. That will tie us up at 1-1. Hook has himself a map. Attach really kind of popping off in both maps, just not enough to get it done there in the map 2, but you're battling for a winner's bracket berth.
Bro, Alec looks
Legion,
like he's getting
Surge,
jumped every time
set
they
to go the
lose a map,
distance.
bro. Like,
We've
he's
got a
getting
control
destroyed.
coming up after this break.
Like, they're grabbing him and giving him back shots. Fucking another man, too.
Upgrade your game with the Scud.
I'm not gonna lie,
the official
Alex, when I first saw Alec playing Cold War, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, why is Twinem on this game, though? Chat map set for LAG versus LA Thieves is out. Let's see what LAG versus LA Thieves is cooking, man. We got some invasion, a little bit of terminal action, high rise, map 4, sub base, game 5 invasion. Okay, so map 1. Thieves win that first map. They should win that first map. This might be a Thieves 3-0, bro. This might be a Thieves 3-0. The problem with Thieves is they can never beat LAG. Like, when they lag out against LAG, I don't know why. They play them and they're so bad. They are so bad against LAG. But if LAG lose that match, chat, they're gonna make history. So they kind of need to win that match. If LAG, and they know this. If LAG lose this match, chat, they will be the first team in COD history to go 0-7 in a qualifier. So hopefully they don't do that, because that's kind of embarrassing. Not kind of, hella embarrassing, especially for like the rookie Estro. Like, his first thing he accomplished is a criminal record. Like, damn, Twin.
Happen, it's an ace for Biggest Seam. What a brilliant moment for the newcomer on this Boston Breed squad.
Phase holding it down, looking for the win right here and now. It's Abe and draws in the feed. Sim joins them for the posterity, and that's giving you the final 10, and that should be map 1.
That is a nail in a coffin. Phil Simp, by the way, with nearly 7k damage, so Simp was almost untouchable. Shotzzy might have the timing on the flank.
Oh, yeah, number 1 player of the week. Number 1 player of the week from the All-Star Shotzzy. A 13 kill streak, a 3.25 KD. Where are the Shotzzy haters? Hello. A 3-point KD against the Toronto Major 1, or excuse me, the Boston Major 1 champions. Jesus. Dude, Sunday, that match is gonna go crazy. I haven't logged my prediction yet because I still haven't thought about who's gonna win that match. What do you mean by that, Messi? What do you mean by they aren't making us wait longer? Bro, Goon, you're gonna. I know you're saying NYSL's gonna win for sure because you're a Optic hater, but Optic look good, bro. Optic look good. I wouldn't say they look great, but they look good. Slam them though? You're saying slam them.
Hello,
not
and
beat them.
Back.
Slam
We
them.
get ready to go into our next map. Into the control we go. Tied up 1-1. Some brilliant moments there from Hook in the search and destroy. I've got to this point now.
A slam down is like a 3-0.
We see how far this goes. I mean, I think obviously Legion to favorite in
like
this
back
one.
shots
We
though in the
expect
maps.
to win with how they've been playing, but Seattle not going away yet.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And again, that's one of Seattle's best, if not their best S&D map. So able to win that in round 11. Now you go to control, which Invasion Control has not been kind to them throughout the year. 1 in 5, I believe, on the year, where on the other side, 3 and 2 for Vegas Legion. So again, the respawns have just been a lot better for this Vegas team the last 30 days.
Bro, they're not gonna 3-0
well,
in Optic, bro.
and
It's
this
crazy,
map
bro.
in particular, well, before we
There's
talk
no
a little
way
bit
they
about
3-0
Nero and what he's been like on this map, Joe, take me through our Monster Energy pregame.
Yeah, you can already see the defense, 11 and 1 in defensive rounds for Vegas Legion. Life differential plus
Damn,
7.2,
11 and 1 is
and
pretty
they're
tough.
only allowing 3 ticks per round, well, 3.1. So great defense on the other side for Seattle
Damn!
Surge. Yeah, I mean,
2 and 7 on
relearn.
defense?
You can already see 12th. And those top 2 stats, 1 and 9 in the last 10 rounds. This is a game mode that has not been kind to Seattle.
Huxler, I lied to you.
It
I
is
said they were gonna win the
not,
control. There's no way they win this control.
Just you saw what Hook was able to
They
do
win
on
this
this
control. I
map.
might jump out the window
Search and
again.
destroy when he really gets free. Nero has been, I mean, this guy puts on a mixtape. Like, when he gets going into his like flow state on this particular map, it is a thing of beauty. Going to be some guys I'm going to have my eyes on through the course of this. Like, can they slow the other one down?
Oh, yeah, we've seen Nero absolutely pop off.
It's just, what, a week or so ago, he was just insane on this combo.
I mean, what we saw Shotzi do it, it just feels like, yeah, you really have to lock in on these rivals. Make sure you're at least in a position to trade. And when they do get loose, try to hunt them down.
Yeah, they've just gotten better and better. Just a feel for those timings, right? With just people coming off spawn. You're just wrapping back and forth and absolutely frying. So far, so good. 4 arrows attached, though. It's kind of got in behind enemy lines. And he's like off to the races, just getting chased down. It's Brezzy. It's ultimately going to catch him. Nice little snapback there. Great reaction time from Nero to actually stay up.
Damn, he sprinted so fast right
He's
there.
able to pop Deddy, turn around,
Oh,
reposition.
he just
Hook
got
goes hunting,
finessed.
but it's gonna be a 3-0 start. And
That is getting
very
slippery,
quickly
by
they
the way.
get beat.
Secret
Almost
right
a
there.
Transition over Forte. The snap onto Brezzy. Pretty clean. Not able to find the kill, but his teammate will. As Gio inside of Ruggs, Purge right outside of the A point.
Yeah, I mean, Nero's snapping, whether it's to get out of fights or into them. He is snapping.
Brother Bob, how we doing, Bob? I miss you, bro. How you been, Bob? What's good with you, bro?
That through the course of it.
My little brother, what's good?
Done, not able to win the one-on-one is Purge. So the pressure kind of alleviated for now, but who's that?
Shaky one's
all the way out. That'll be Brezzy, kind of on that B street. Hoping he can stagger this maybe a little bit. And he's able to at least get one as they start to build up. But it's going to take some time. I mean, you're basically back to step 1 if you're Legion.
Yeah, I mean, Gio there with a team kill. So Arceus is hoping to find one, able to do so. Well, Brezzy now with the MCW, just taking control of blue. Stun does, I don't know who that hit. Did that
where you
do
been at,
like
Bob? What's been good with you, twin? Like, I haven't seen you in
Gio?
forever.
I
You
don't
good?
know, but he's
Oh, you
thinking
deleted
there's one in blue
God.
because he threw a stun top blue. I don't know if it bounced or what. So they know there's presence over that side of the map. The other side of Buza does get taken down, so you at least have control of a street. You see what this does to the defense. Now they're all pretty much in one little pocket of the map.
Yeah, every gunfight so massive right now. You go 2 for 1 so far, make it 3 for
Fuck,
1.
Seattle just choked. Seattle just fucking broke down.
Abusa
has to live here. Just has to lick it.
Spawn up and fight with him. You've gotten, what, 1, make it 2 onto the point.
He's gonna commit, what, 80 HP?
There, he's gonna drop. Purge gonna be the next guy out. Purge's gonna drop to a nade.
Some tough timing for attach. He's trying to drop a trophy down, but Gio's still here, runs out of bullets. That would have been the 3rd, and probably Nero onto the point. But does not happen. Runs out of ammo. He was the last player just trying to play his life. And yeah, for attach, he was on. He was kind of lurking around laundry there for a bit. It was like, do I get on the point? Do I not? goes onto the point, puts a trophy down, but he gets
It could
shot.
be it could be like Goon's order at McDonald's huge.
It's taken off.
That's
so,
pretty big,
nice
bro.
pressure there.
Yeah.
From Vegas, but you end up with 3 ticks.
Yeah, you just would have loved it. Even if you get one there, like just something.
The Carter order, that's what I call it.
You know how this map can play out, granted.
Is Jill falling asleep, motherfucker? You better lock into him.
Always would like to have the advantage for a defense, and I thought maybe they get a tick there, but so he got the trophy out,
What's Alec doing?
I think he got shot around
Texting
the corner.
somebody?
He was like jumping around.
Yeah, and then the
corner.
frag, like
Bro,
I thought got perked
what
right
is Alec
after.
doing licking at the floor in between rounds,
There
bro?
was a trophy there, I swear.
Yeah.
I
Come on, twin,
first.
lock
I never see it
in.
again. This game, everything happens so fast, but I thought he got the trophy out. Well, pretty solid defense from Surge now. See what they can do on an attack, and just like I wanted to watch Nero, I mean, the opening gunfights, I mean, the first time was Nero taking out Hook, now Hook taking out Nero. They should be bumping into each other more often than not, especially before this B cap gets finished. But trying to make some progress. Purge, though, with a gunfight through mid, gonna be able to collapse. You got one person spawning out close A.
Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, sir, my brother Bob.
Working
Yes,
his way up. Did he spawn close A, or he just
I thought he was lurking the whole time.
Bob, have you been good, Bob? What you been up to, bro? How's class been? How's work been?
He just starts to lurk on over.
All the shorties doing? Ooh, I know about your ass.
That close spawn can come in randomly sometimes, though.
Yeah, very rarely, but sometimes just a player transitions. Just kind of, you send 3 over towards B, and like you're hoping that player around A search could just get onto the A point, and then who knows, chaos ensues. They went on 1-on-1, maybe 2 of them, and get that point. But Surge now going to focus towards B.
Yeah, well, sure. Sometimes you're just holding that A street forever. Like I haven't seen a damn person. I'm going to move my way up. Yeah. I'm getting bored here. I'm going to move my way up. Hoop might be the person with a chance to do that. You're going to have to send somebody over to deal with him, because I know he just got a kill on that side.
Oh, shit, my bad. You're right.
Honest towards A. That's likely going to lead to B finishing, because they kind of send 2 to deal with him. Make sure he can't find any kind of weird
back
opening.
and forth.
Make it a bit scrappy and transition now off of the first capture. Some big kills from Legion.
Did Vegas get 4 ticks? I don't remember.
Like what happened to them, honestly. Like they kind of had to get back to square one when they were trying their attack on A.
I think Vegas did get 4 ticks.
Same thing for Surge now.
Yeah, but RC just staying alive middle of the map. But yeah, you can see number 8 in Purge. 8 and 4, 3 in a row. But he is just hanging out on that street around those Humvees. As RC's inside a cafe, they're going to know he is there now. On the other side, you have a
we
on B
nervous.
Street. He's just hoping to find a flank here, and I think it's going to work
Look how deep
out.
Evan is playing. Look at number 8 against number 3 shot.
Nabuza able to find the kill. So nice job by Abuza. But on the other side, Purge holding strong.
Exactly. You win that gunfight if you're Purge.
Don't know. Fire or jumped off?
I saw out of the corner of my eye that he popped up on the feed. I didn't realize it was like a suicide. But I was at
the
first
fuck?
like, no arrows looking at him. I was like, who just beamed him? And then I realized what happened.
I think it was fire.
Okay. Well, you know, fire does hurt, Joe.
I'm not sure why there's randomly fire on the map, but
you know,
I have lots of questions sometimes.
At one point, we had an avalanche that would hit.
Optic has been given out back shots. They are undefeated. They play NYSL on Sunday, Bob.
That was horrible.
Yeah, Purge. He's at the
One of them 2 will be going into the Major 2 undefeated.
Legion,
NYSL 6-0,
right
Optic 6-0. The winner of that goes 7-0.
Well,
and they get first seed.
So.
What are you thinking about? Who gets first seed, Bob? Let me know.
One more push here for Surge.
Hey, players, you want to go scan? Nice kills there. Now from Legion. Just keep them at bay. No real opportunity. You had 2 down. It's a big gunfight win from Nero in the sense might have been like a 2-on-2 and got a little bit scrappy towards A, but they solidify the defense holding strong. Looking like we're going to be tied up 3-3. I don't remember what the life advantage was, but I think you're holding it right now if you're Legion. You had like 6 or 7 advantage there, I think.
So just strong defense. No real opportunity. You had one point where you were able to get on A if you were Vegas.
Like really? You mean like RC's like early?
No, Vegas.
Oh, you're talking round 1. Yeah.
Oh, right, so he did fall off the... Oh, no, he fell off the map. Oh, he tried to get around here. Oh. I didn't even know you could do that.
What was that? Was that Scream in the game, or was that... Who just did that? Oh!
I think that was you, actually.
What was that?
That was your set. That was your
Was that our production team?
Yeah.
Absolute clowns in there.
Well.
I love you all.
I think they take after you.
I hope so. We'll be partying. My producer said, "Are you the round started?"
Yeah. Said lock in, Clint.
I'm sorry.
An Optic slam down, I like that, Bob.
That Scream got me good though, it really did.
I didn't even know you could go.
Goon said they're gonna get 3-0, Bob. He doesn't know COD though.
My bad.
He
No
lacks
fire.
COD knowledge because he's so young.
Same result, though.
He should maybe try Fortnite or like Roblox, something like that.
Tries to peek. Geo makes him pay. So far, clean and effective. Efficient here towards B. Working towards that second bit of progress. Now you're getting that next push up if you are Surge.
Yeah, they send a Booza. You know, sometimes if that one player gets on through, finds a kill or two, maybe it's retake time, but does not happen.
No
Brezzy,
trades.
though,
No, he didn't hit him.
Slows things down here for Vegas. Attach. And Geo gonna try to find some space.
You have to,
Maybe
Bob.
make
You
a
literally
play,
have
and
to.
They find it, so this is actually great. But you do have RCs all the way up A-side street.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say, like, similar to the other 2 rounds, like you get some clutch kills, like defensively, right as that point finishes. But he got the 2. The other 2 just kind of sprint on forward, and things start coming apart as Geo.
Damn, bro, come on, Abuza brother. Just like, bro, how are you lagging?
And you are a threat right now if you are Legion.
Yeah, again, those 2 transition guys, Attach and Geo, they set up the play. They're able to find RCs on the street. The second tick coming on through. It looks like that nade does connect, so it's only 1 player on this right now. Here comes Brezzy and RCs to try to retake. RCs wins his. And I love this from Purge. Just back down, play your life. But RC's found a second, and RC's behind his double. We'll slow it down, but you now have, what, a 6 life advantage, and you got the second tick in.
I gotta see that again, and why, like, I didn't think that many
lagging
players died from
fuck out,
Surge right
bro.
before. Like, Nero got 1. Like, why they were playing so deep already? Because usually, like, if you're Brezzy and you get 2, you shouldn't be able to sprint that, like, get that much space for free.
Downside, that's there isn't like it, bro.
Yeah, but, like, I guess I didn't think they had that many off spawn.
I should have told you to take maybe Seattle just plus 1.5,
Well,
because
yeah,
plus
Booza died on that
2.5, like,
transition,
they're
then,
so
yeah, the last player must have just been over back gas.
Yeah,
They can. What's the 4th map though? They can win a hard point.
Geo
Let me see what the 4th map
they
is
found
though.
that opening, and it turns into 2 ticks.
This map is looking super chalk though. 5 ticks. They might win this round too.
Yeah, I was just thinking, oh, it's reset time, and they were like, nope, it's time to go hunting.
They knew the timing. You saw him running.
Yeah, yeah. They find a massive opening, and I mean,
I'm in plus 2.5.
Obviously,
plus 2.5. My bad.
Hook trying to slow him down. He's
I don't know if
on
they
5,
win 2
bro.
maps, bro. Like,
Chance
just watching this
He's
is
only got
abysmal.
3 though, in the clip, and that might be problematic.
Was way more than 3.
Oh, it's just bugs. Sorry, I saw the 3 bottom right, and I'm like, he has not reloaded. But
he's trying to play.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
the
they won the
cruise,
Surge.
so you have
There.
the cruise on Geo, and a nice job here from Surge again.
Who's
That was
running
RCs who made the plays. Him and Brezzy to find that break over towards A. The round was done. Then they get map control. Don't allow Vegas to make any more plays. So you do get 5 takes in the round.
If Hugh could get streaks, that'd be nice.
Yeah, basically what? You get 6 here, you win.
I gotta talk to Alec, bro.
You
My
get
boy,
5,
my boy's
it's
got the
gonna go
body
lives.
language like he's dying.
See if they can get a little more
Like, you
success
still got a job,
than they
2
did
of them. Like, it's all
in the
G.
first
Everything's
attack,
okay.
Just walking away with that B capture.
Life is good.
See if they can find a moment, because they
Maybe
really
at one
get
point it
one
was
in the
great,
first
but
opportunity. Really, just Legion has had their chances. Geo's having a hell of a map.
Life is still
22
good.
and 17. Nobody really kind of popping off on the Surge side, but you are up 2-1 and still a chance to walk away with this map. But we'll still.
Yeah,
stick with
you need Seattle to get
He's
5
the guy
ticks here.
carrying the 5 spree into this.
They're getting outslate though, so they need to get 5 ticks and win this round with a lot of kills. If not, they're gonna be on offense.
Just keeping a player over towards A Street and RCs. Maybe
or
in
lose this round
transition,
while
they
getting
have
out
beat down
while
control,
it's
but
random.
Who's just trying to find number 6? Like, please, let me get a cruise missile.
He's just lurking for a freebie, and that timing could not have.
You gotta
been
lick it in a corner
worse.
right there. You have to lick it in a corner. Literally, lick it if you want to guarantee a
I was
streak.
worried with the amount of time that he was spending trying to set up for that it might kind of impact the efficiency of their capture here, but it doesn't. You get this done beautifully.
They're still down by 2 ticks, and they're down by like what, 6 kills.
To get 2 right as things might fall apart. Now a lot of work to do if you're a Surge, because you're all coming off spawn.
Yeah, at least there's nobody up A Street. You do have Attach kind of lurking B Street, but he's going to be giving comms. There's nothing pushing this way, so his teammates know. Focus on Cafe. Focus on A Search. That's exactly what is happening. You see all those white arrows. Kind of ready for this fight. Not an easy gunfight. It's Persian. On the Humvee, able to take him down.
Yo, Seeker, watch your mouth, bro.
Now you're kind of in this spot where, yeah, there's nobody pushed up A that far, but you're trying to work up through mid and B, and you just not a real good opportunity where you're like getting the first two openers there. You're finally able to kind of get those 2 kills, maybe a third. Geo though, my God, I guess Attach gets the final bullet, but chalk that one up to Geo and Attach. He's on 4 in a row
Geo,
now.
28 and 18.
Coming into this round, he's going to continue it here.
Yeah, and Geo and Attach, I mean, this duo, sort of the second line defense have been so good in so many of these moments, and yeah, Geo stepping up. He has been so consistent for this team.
Well, and it's been a lot different than like the last time you and I cast them here. It was all Nero.
What's been the MVP this major? Oh,
just being a threat at all times, going on.
Somebody on FaZe, Optic or NYSL maybe.
A little more with the.
Well, I mean, actually, FaZe lost, but they threw. I don't know. They threw out Toronto. It's kind of tough, bro. One of those 3 teams, baby.
Yeah,
I would say.
Solid little duo here quickly, considering Geo. It's been a handful of months.
Yeah, Surge though up towards back blue. They'll try to start their attack from there. Who's able to find 1? There's 2. That's 3
That's
dead.
Huge
Last
kills.
player is Purge. You
Keep
can
it on
just
him,
leave him. Leave him on the A street. That's going to be the call. He's going to try to get some shots in to help his teammates off
That's
spawn.
huge.
Maybe they
Evan
can
needs to
find
live here.
1, but it's 2 onto A. A chance here for Surge. You do have the cruise, but I don't. What is going to be the play call? They're going to go for the guns and the nades. See what they can find.
Trophy. Eating up what it can.
Alec can't die there, bro.
Solid job on the retake. A boost is going to be the last one.
They're getting outslayed. So the ticks are tied right now, chat, but they're getting outslayed by quite a bit of kills. +9 for Geo. +7 for Purge. Just getting outslayed, yeah. They need to just need to play kills. They have defense.
You're able to do the same here.
Nice try.
Push
No
this
defense.
to around 5. It's looking like nobody close enough to get onto the point. And yeah, both teams had their one big threat. Both defenses did just enough to hold on.
That's tough. No defense.
Yeah, it's always tough, right? Like, I feel like Surge, you kind of saw them just swarming on in. And those players getting to the point, they're just trying not to get shot by Purge. You're trying to get picked by a player off sponges. They know. If things
bro,
really
Evan's
slow
been way
down
better this major, bro. And I told people that, and people were like, bro, you're a
that
moron.
much
You're
harder.
saying that because that's your friend. Like, no,
Purge
Evan
is still alive A street. Like,
Evan is
maybe
going
if
to
you get that
figure it
third
out.
player onto the point, that becomes a little different, but doesn't happen. Nice retake there from Legion.
Yeah, it's just pretty rare. You get that like 3-person stack. Yeah, no, that's when it really starts to ramp up.
Yeah, you had one player all the way push up gas.
That was Alec.
But nobody pushed that way.
Alec
You
kind of
all
scammed
retook
them.
it
Like, he
from
has to get a
Laundry
kill there.
and
Like, you're
Cafe.
playing the kill war spot, like
So
the
few
cut spot, you have to get
opportunities
one.
for Thinking about it at the time, like, just kind of think about the kills. Help those 2 guys out. I mean, 2 seems like a luxury at times to get onto A.
Slate reflector.
This final round, he did enough defensively. If you are Legion,
that's huge. You should cut it here.
I guess
Cut
they
it
got
here.
it down the lives, right? Because it ended up being a tie in ticks, I believe. They've got somebody quickly onto
This
A,
is
though.
big. This is big.
Arcities.
And they got a trophy here too. This is
Trying
huge.
to stay up. There's too many nades that come in. Trophy blown away. Eventually he is as well.
Yeah, now how they want to play this, right? Because Abuza got off of B. They were thinking A. The 2 players were trying to help Arcities on the cross. So let's say you just go right back to B. You had Atachi was lurking, but he gets taken down. But now it's Purge's turn. Right through dark in B dom area. He knows there's 3 off his spawn.
Now Purge just had to get some clutch kills at times, and he's been able to do that. Oh God, the nade hits right as he goes to shoot. You know how hard it can be.
That was crazy.
To just keep the aim locked in as that happens. So Attach able to win a
But Alex, go Betty. How we doing, Alex? Go. Galetti.
Galetti. You try to push out behind
who is that in my
the 3
Twitch?
kills. All 3 going to be spawning back gas and kind of gun up and ready for the pressure. Able to take out 1. Able to take out 2. Attach me the lone guy up, and he's going to drop. Now, what do you do with this? Just take some map control, try to get to your spots.
If you're cute, just try to play as many kills as possible and live.
Lurking A street, try not to allow Purge to get into that spot that he's in now. But Purge able to win the gunfight, so you just get into your standard setup.
You gotta
here
wait
if you
for
are Vegas Legion.
your teammates to get involved through mid, and then you try to find a gunfight here.
And that's a big one, though.
Preferably the biggest gunfight here would be number 7 dying, but it's kind of, he's playing a good off angle.
Doesn't end up being that big because Arcities rips your
He gets
head
pissed
off
on.
nearly
Okay, now you go.
Now, uh-oh, 2 are going to drop. Purge, though, able to spawn
He's
up
still
and
commit,
get the
though. His teammates need to commit.
Geo through with 1. Resi gonna drop.
Everyone dies, bro. That's bad, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, you got the map positioning, just couldn't find the last couple of kills. And don't forget, yeah, Geo still has a crew, so in case things get really bad for them, you try to put it on that point. Not the easiest thing to do. We have seen some misses over towards
with a pistol?
With how much they've been on the objective, you still have a minute. Live's pretty close. But the map control going to be the problem here for Surge.
Yeah, map control and time, because yeah, where you are right now, God, by the time you're able to actually clear over towards A, that's gonna be about all you're gonna have to work with. Probably that one attack, if you even get there. And you're hoping you can be as efficient as possible to get there as quickly as you can.
Keep an eye on number 1, Chuck. Keep an eye on number 1. If number 2 can win this gunfight, that's...
And you need like one more hit as streaks now start to come in. Gio on 32, looking to line one home and through the door, but not able to connect. That's a gimme.
Ooh. Yeah, but look at this. Brezzy does sneak on A, so there was a bit of an opening. I don't hate the idea from Gio, right? Just deal with their push with the cruise. But it looks like Brezzy, he's going to be all by his lonesome. They're able to find all of his teammates. Does win a gunfight, but he's got no trophy. And now not much time here for Surge. They have to go. 20 seconds, 7 lives.
If Gio's here, you can
run
streak
across
here,
the map. Yeah, maybe if you pick up Gio in the back and you're able to kill him. Like,
well, you got another one. Persh is on 6 now, so another cruise. That's not going to help.
No, it is not. Well, depending on what side you're talking about, it sure helps Legion.
GG.
They clear all 4.
Brezzy and Abusa just went, oh my God, 17 and 26, and then Brezzy had 30 deaths.
A frustrating one there for Surge.
This guy took up a whole round.
But for the most part, a step ahead if you are Vegas Legion. They'll take the edge 2-1. Gio has a hell of a map. Purge, honestly,
he ends up with 30 plus.
Yeah, there were several times, and Purge's kills, like, not to discount Gio. Gio was a beast, but like there were a couple times where they'd be like 2 dead and Purge just get a 2-piece. Like multiple times where maybe it was a time he was gonna be a threat and Purge just put it on lock.
Yeah, he leads the
6,000 damage there from Purge.
Yes.
Woo!
Hook with 6,200 as we look at our scoreboard here. Boozing out with the best map.
How about this story for Purge?
I'm down looking.
You're thinking Major 1 after some of the performances. Like this guy's dropped. They keep him. They trusted him. And he has been big for them at times, putting on some monster matches.
I started looking him down.
I know. I've really been enjoying kind of watching his story because I thought this guy was back to challengers, and he's proved me wrong.
Brezzy is horrible.
Team, right? I mean, just everyone taking turns. I think that's what's awesome to watch. Like we talked about.
Dude, it's hard. We're only seeing. Listen, it's hard to see who's scamming, but there's always a lot of scam plays in COD because the game is like really fast. So you have to be paying a lot of attention if you want to see who's actually scamming, because a lot of little plays will happen that equals,
amazing,
you know, a potential 2-piece, which is essentially a scam. But that map, Alec had that big gunfight. I mean, fucking Brezzy had a big gunfight in the back as well.
Making sure, like, not too many individual moments where he takes over a round. And just, I mean, you know, you heard the comms there and the hard point, right? They were so good, clean, good small talk. I mean, control is probably where it's most important, and in any of those like threatening or scary moments, like you could tell the teamwork was there.
Yeah, they took their time, they grouped up, they made sure they used their nades, got rid of trophies. Ooh. I like the way they retook A lot of the times. It wasn't through like back dash. They got inside a mannequin, laundry, kind of took it from that mid-street.
Oh, bro, I really hope I can go to Miami, bro. I miss my friends, bro. I haven't seen my brothers in a long time.
To a round
I haven't
5,
seen MC in like a year, bro. That guy is the biggest moron ever, bro.
Yeah, there were some chances there for Seattle Surge.
That's my
Control still biting them in the
I haven't seen Tyler Ashley.
No, it certainly is. And yeah, I mean, I know, you know, slang doesn't mean a whole lot sometimes.
When was Champs last year? Let me see. Let's go to
wipe things off the board, but it just felt like that edge was kind of going their way the entire time.
Yeah, Map 1 had these moments, right, where close game, someone pops off, someone makes a play. Same thing here. It was Gio and Purge who end up with cruises. Map 1, we saw that from Attach. So they're just having these moments here in Respawn, but we're headed over to Rio Hardpoint.
Okay, well now as we go to Rio, and this becomes, you know, a lot less about what you can do with the MCW and maybe some of your playmakers behind the rival who you looking to pop off and shine here.
I mean, maybe your guy Nero, right? And then who can he keep it up?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's just it. I mean, you have the rivals. Maybe, you know, I don't know if he's been having the best series, but Abusa for Seattle Surge, if they want to take this to a Map 5, right? Just he could be your flex guy here.
Okay. All right. Well, this is all kind of deciding who's going to be in winner's bracket, who's going to be in that top A as we get ready for Major 2. Tickets on sale. If you want to go to Miami, I mean, this could be, listen, a little bit of con, a little bit of vacation.
Wow.
Get yourself in the pool, head to the beach. I mean, what is it? What are the temperatures there right now? I don't even know.
75, 80?
Yeah.
Ivancito! What's good, Ivan? How we doing, my dog?
Honestly, in Columbus, we've had some beautiful weather, and it'll be 30 the next day, but, you know.
I think that is what's going to happen. No, seriously.
Old Midwest weather. We've seen just about everything. We'll have a tornado one day and a blizzard the next. It's been interesting, but not what's going to be in Miami. Miami is going to be sunshine, sexy.
Probably rain for an hour and then it'll go away and then come back. That's Florida weather.
Yeah, no, it really is. It really is. But tickets on sale if you want to go. And if you're watching right now, I mean, this Vegas Legion team, you're thinking they got a real chance to maybe make some noise.
Dude, Thugslayer, you need to lock in him. Hit the prey, bro. He might hit prey here.
As much as it looks lopsided,
all you need is this map, though, Thugslayer. So if you win this map, you're sweat free for.
Like something will happen. Somebody, bro.
I don't know.
For the game 5.
I hear you. It seems so clear cut, but something will happen at a major, bro.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It happened at major 1, but just looking at breaking.
That's what I'm saying, Luis. Them lame ass
Rams.
Luis, how was working last night, Luisito? ¿Cómo estaba, Luisito? What's good, boy?
It's a big part of their hardpoint success. And see what it does through those breaks, earning those points.
Yeah, second overall, getting 14.6 per break. We'll keep an eye on that throughout the course of this. I mean, they did have some moments in the first hard point where they were able to get some fantastic breaks.
That's what it was, yeah.
The thing I think I love the most from them was just the listening was honestly fantastic. What was the one that was really good the other day, too? It was Optic last week that we had. It was really, really solid listening. That's one of my favorite parts. I mean, I love commentating with you and chatting through it, but just hearing these guys in various moments. You know, listen, our producers calling forward at one, a point and a hard point. Sometimes just when you're getting slammed. Sometimes it's when you're ahead. Sometimes when you're flown. It's just it's cool throughout the course of the year to kind of step in with these teams and hear the cons. But
the teams are going to go back to back, bro. Trust.
His invasion hardpoint
because of Taylor Swift.
LAT. You can see this is one where he popped off. He's been terrific in all modes. We're just pointing out one of the hardpoints where he's really dominated. 33 and 14. The damage dealer. And the first one, I mean, he kind of had the kills. He had damage. He had hill time. He had almost 2 minutes. Like, he was kind of doing it all. We'll see who you're going to rely on here, though.
Yeah, here, real hard point. You see 2-2 for Vegas Legion, 0-1 for Surge. And I think just looking at the major, we always discuss map pool. This is going to be, I think, an important one for all of our teams to have in the back pocket. You're really testing your roster, having a third sub at times. And I think both of these squads have great third subs, so we'll see what happens here.
Oh, hell no. Seattle's going to get backshots, bro. Why are they playing them on Rio? They are fucking
They would love to make Rio hardpoint a little bit better so they can use it in series like this to get them to a game 5 and another S&D.
These first couple hardpoints, no. Scrappy they can be at times. Currently kind of
I think they're going to get some mean-ass backshots here.
Legion, but a little bit of time to work with here across the point.
Good work from Seattle.
Though, able to get some kills. Now you're going to try and push this through if you can and flip, and you're able to do just that. 2 players going to spawn out opposite side if they're Legion. And everybody drops outside of one that's gotten behind. It's really just Brezzy in position, and it's Purge. It's Purge again. Like in one of those moments where maybe you're losing spawns, you have 3 dead, he kills 3, and suddenly
why are they playing them on Rio?
Yeah, he's the last player alive, able to win that gunfight. And then his teammates just collapse on the hill. Now you have a trophy down. You're set up here for P2. And look at Gio, number 6. What is this timing going to be like for him? It's going to be fantastic. He buys enough time through the middle of the map. That is going to be all 4 dead. And now look at this map control if you are Vegas Legion. Purge is just making sure Seattle Surge doesn't spawn behind him. But they are not. We can confirm. They're good.
Yeah, Gio had time to hit up the arcade there for a moment.
Evan is on streaks here. I'd like to see Evan get pushed up. I don't know why Evan's not pushing up here. Or he is pushed up. No, Evan, you should have ran through away earlier.
You're going to be looking at, what, about 80 to 15 point advantage. Still throwing some bodies at this if you are Seattle Surge. But, I mean, as scrappy as this point can be and as difficult as it can be to hold, yeah, when you've got them spawning out across the map, it leads to a very healthy amount of time there.
Yeah, and a lot of teams at times maybe don't send a player on that box's break. Because if that goes wrong, yeah, and then you know that pinch is coming on through, or maybe they just bully their way up that driveway, that's when P2 can get really sketchy.
Well, part of it, too, is just that Purge got all 3 of those right as the new hardpoint's going to pop, right? Like, kind of allows you to push it out a little bit. You take a gamble, and it pays off.
Good teamwork.
And then you break, you know, talking about being really second, breaking, and the points you're going to get off of that, here comes another one.
Yeah, that one player is alive in RCs. He might help them.
Alec, you gotta make a play, Alec.
Break it back. Just kind of lurking.
He's making a play. This is not the play they should have made. Okay, let's see.
I don't know about that. You're a very big man. But Nero's on 5. Does get taken
His teammate, the
down.
reason I don't like that play chat is because his teammates aren't close. Like, he gets that 2-piece and like he's traded within 3 seconds. He can test maybe 10 seconds, maybe.
In the map 1. We'll see if they can continue.
He just were not close. He should have waited like maybe like a few more seconds for Hugh to be able to get involved.
Continues to grow.
It's got to be better. They need a response here at P4.
It feels like it has to be here. I mean, you just get cut through again, and this one might be done. I mean, look at the slaying right now across. Like if you're Seattle Surge, it's been a frustrating opening 3 hard points.
Oh boy.
You get that first one, second will fall. A gunfight about to go down the other side. RC's at least able to pick up one now, try to transition across, but Nade's going to hit as well. It's still become a mess. It's still another
baby.
break.
What the fuck? Kyler's 3 and 12?
Is continuing for Seattle Surge. Break after break after break. Legion, they're just outplaying them.
Yeah, but maybe you have a chance here to get back into it. Who can Brezzy the sub?
My bad, 5 and 12.
Find some kills. So nice response. Much
My
needed
bad,
response here from Surge.
6 and 12.
But yeah, it started with that
Am I
first
jinxing
kill.
him?
I think it was on the Hook, and then you saw the pinch develop. They had to get off the hill, off the point, try to pick it on up.
But I think like even if you do get back in here, like they make the beginning of this hard point messy at the first 30 seconds. You know, they get a little bit of time, they keep them out of the point. It then allows for a rotation now for Legion to try and set up. We've seen how Legion can do off the breaks, how good they've been there. Now what can they do with some early control? How can they do on the holding side of things?
Well,
listen, bro, please listen.
Can already see Surge not in the best spot for now. Looks like they're gonna wait for everybody off his spawn. Where do they want to start this push from?
Whoa, this spot has got like
waiting.
I've never seen that before.
Evan
is teaching. Evan is teaching, chat.
Find a kill. Now,
write that down. Somebody write that down.
The hill for a few seconds. It looks like the numbers will be here for Surge for a moment. But quickly come the reinforcements in attaching Geo.
Yeah, you had like a,
felt
like a 10-second window there where you were going to have numbers, but you thought the race was going to favor over to Seattle Surge, but it's just been a multi-kill.
Alex, bro, Alex.
Beast mode.
Oh!
Geo, who kills the entire squad. He is lighting up. Give him more. Papa's hungry.
Bro, guys, come on, guys. That's embarrassing, bro.
And the
He just got quad-feeded in a match.
Bigger and bigger and bigger for Surge.
Yeah, we'll see how Major 2 goes, but quickly putting himself in sort of that Rookie of the Year conversation with the way he has transformed Vegas Legion, or helped them transform into this team. But 120-point lead
Ivan, you are fucking
Vegas
horrible.
Legion.
You know how much of that is based on the success of the team. I know stats are important, but like this team has been different, and they've been fun to watch. We'll see what kind of run
I should have told you, Thuxler. This team is so bad in respawns. Like, it's so hard to gamble on these guys winning and respawning against anybody. I really do like that LAG pick, though. I'm not going to lie to you. That LAG pick is actually amazing.
Right now, up 100. Looking to win this map to close out the series.
Yes, he has.
Got to be desperate now. There's been frustrating moments.
Evan has been shooting like this
this
entire qualifier.
Let's go to a listen now with Seattle Surge.
I got 10. No.
I apologize. That's not my. That's the stream.
Let's watch out the pinch boxes, guys. Play tight, okay?
There's nothing boxes.
Can we get my shots?
I pinch boxes.
I will copy flash. Bench is on me. Bench is dead.
I gave a box. I gave a box. Two last long guys. One first. He's weak. He's stunned. Attach and purge.
Yeah, I think I'm top to 50, bro. I'm gonna show.
Nice, that's him.
We're gonna stay behind down the shot here, okay? Watch out the pinch. Can you get them? I can push up. No, I don't have it.
Ramp.
I'm pause, Geo, one shot.
I've got some time. You get.
Look my ramp. I'm standing above you guys, you can chow.
Chow.
He's dead.
Yo, choke on me for attach.
Didn't choke.
He's absolute. That's on you, bro. That's on you,
Oh, what the fuck?
Watch on me, I'm behind that.
Dead. Could be another here.
Abuz and Alec are in slow motion. I'm talking like super slow motion. 10 and 11 and 12 and 12.
Attack.
That was good.
Stay alive.
If you
guys are high,
I'm gonna
Look at attach and Geo.
that's fine. You guys work right together, okay? I'm gonna go left.
Geo has fucking 32 engagements. Abuz has 26, like
Geo
motherfucker.
being the Reaper there as we
Alec
get ready
has
for our
fucking
next hard
22.
point. Legion up the bat.
He's finding these timings. He's open. It reminds me of like Shotzi gameplay, right? Where he's going on these flanks when Surge are not ready for it. It is turned into multiple multi-kills throughout this game, but Surge do get on through with about 35 seconds left. Trying to stay alive, starting to get going now is Abuza. He's up to 16.
Nah, ain't no way, right? Ain't no way. Nah, ain't no way.
But guess who? It's Gio with another double. He's up to 22 kills, and that's going to put Vegas Legion now very close from winning the match.
Well, you're seeing Gio get loose.
Whoa, why didn't he wallbang him?
Need Hoop to start doing that. He's 12 and 25. They're going to need to have every break, every hold, every moment if they're going to get this one done. Up next on rotation with a couple of seconds left, you'll see Legion ready to get it done. 25 seconds needed.
Yo, this is actually might be. This might be. There's a chance. There's hope. Yo, there's a little bit of hope. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's a bit messy early. Some key gunfights going down. So far, you have the
this gunfight is so big here.
They're surviving, sure, but is it gonna be too little, too late? You just got slammed.
Keep an eye on number 7 versus number 3, chat. That's a huge gunfight.
Yeah, much better second half.
Is Nero rotating?
And it looks like Vegas
I fucking want
a pretty long break.
Jump out the window, Lucas. No, I'm being dead serious, Lucas.
They're going to find the first kill, and then look at that. White arrows, we are going, we are fighting. Going to try to break this hill. They have the numbers, and RC's taken down.
It'd be really tough, Lucas, to calm with somebody that does not speak the language I speak, no matter what it be. French, Spanish, English.
They're looking to just be the better team right now.
Because it's their English is just so different.
Narrow through on the feed. I think you get the tick here if you get all of the time, but they get off it for a moment, so not going to be able to win it here. So you get the rest of this time. One more break,
I don't need to figure it out, bro.
Seal the deal. You get to 249. Surge will have another chance to hold, but you still need about 100 points. I mean, you need absolute and literal perfection if you're going to bring this back to your Surge. But Gio, guess what? He's still dancing
Alec,
on
come
you.
on, Alec. Oh my God, bro. A fucking t-shirt, bro.
On the point. Vegas
fucking
with another
t-shirt. Big ass 3XL t-shirt.
They got one more game tomorrow, but it has been an impressive run here.
And listen, I mean, I know Attach has been sort of the consistent rock star, right? Like if you look at the stats overall, but like you see Gio, Nero, Purge, maybe they don't have the consistency of Attach, and you get that maybe if you're attaching that role, but like they all have that pop-off ability. They all have that takeover ability, and I mean, Gio, he was impressive in this series. Absolutely unreal.
Yeah, no, I think Gio is literally at like a 1.02 in all 3 games.
My brother is doing his 70.
Doing his thing, but here he has those pop-off moments. Leading the way in damage, 4,600 Attached right behind him. You see the untraded kills, non-traded kills. Oh, and those turn into those breaks. As Vegas now 4 wins, 4 and 2.
Oh, I think Ali kind of joked the one time.
Yo, Goon, what map did you think they were gonna win? When you said they had him, you had him 3-2. What map did you think Seattle was gonna win?
You get one consistent person, but like when you have Attachers being so consistent, you see like one other guy sometimes like have those moments, have those big plays, and right now I just feel like any of those 3 guys can do it, man.
I think they just have they know how they want to play this game. I think
they do. I mean, to listen, it was terrific. It was.
They have a very high game sense, how they want to play each map, how they want to break kills, and they're doing it to a T.
And, you know, you can see there on the game flow, it was never really one that was in contention. From P2 onward, they held on to a lead. When they needed breaks, they were there. When they needed to be messy and just get them out of the hill, they did it. Every second felt so hard fought if you were Seattle Surge. Like, nothing came easy, ever. Even the one where they probably got the most time, I think the P2, where we went to listen, and, like, it still seems stressful.
Who had that?
Yeah, leading the way in damage, 4,600 Attached right behind him. You see the untraded kills, non-traded.
Probably got the most time, I think the P2, where we went to listen, and like, it still seems stressful.
It did. Yeah, I mean, in that listen, you just had 2 players alive, causing havoc. Rezzy's like just finessing around, putting trophies on his feet. But yeah, I mean, again, the best thing for Seattle Surge is how major one went. They have another major coming up.
You can't play them on animation if you're not gonna run 3 subs the whole time.
You get to land, maybe that mentality kind of shifts, and you can make a run. But for Joe and I, they'll do it for today. We'll get over to our desk, break it down. Take it away, Chrissy Poo.
Thank you, Maybe Poo. We got Alley Cat and Mr. Nameless here on the desk to break down that match. All of us, including the fans, correct in the prediction. And Alley, you said it was going to take a miracle for the Surge to win. They got a search and destroy victory. Were they close anywhere else?
No.
No.
We obviously went to a round 5 in Invasion, but
Shorty,
that's just the way that control plays out because
it.
it's very defensive heavy. And unfortunately for Seattle Surge, it was going to be the Vegas Legion that got those ticks.
That's what I'm saying. He's getting
Vegas
fucking
Legion
back
is
shots of
now
hell,
looking
man.
at a 4-2 record. They could finish with a 5-2 record and a top 5 seed.
Purge versus Clayster tomorrow, chat. Y'all remember what Purge said about Clay? I'm not playing with Clay. That guy is dog.
I think we all have to
that matchup is tomorrow. He plays against his ex-teammate Gwen. They've won champs together as challenger players.
Look at this Vegas Legion squad and what they've been able to do, right? Like, they bring in Gio, and since bringing him in, everybody has just been so much better. Watching these guys play Hardpoint, it really is beautiful. I mean, you heard in the listening, everybody's cool, calm, and collected. And when these guys need to break a hill or they need to make something happen, it happens so methodically. Like, it's not out of pace. Like, nobody's playing faster than another player on the team. Everybody's in the right spot at the right time. Like, it is strategically, fundamentally sound Call of Duty in those respawns. It's so impressive the turnaround that they've had. And, you know, Clint and Joe are talking a little bit about it. Like, people having their pop-off moments, that is a sign when you have a great Call of Duty team. Like, when a different person is taking over, they're following the game script and they get put in a position to find success and find those kills. And that's why Vegas is having so much success.
They gotta nuke this squad. I mean, I gotta go to Vancouver and call them a fucking mob, bro.
You are now
That team is
at a
fucking
1-5
horrific. record
going into Miami, potentially 1-6 if you don't clutch up in your final match. They finished top 6 though at Boston. Can they finish top 6 with their current lineup?
I'm going to go with no. I don't think many people disagree with this take that Seattle, I would not be shocked if there was a change post-Miami.
No
okay,
comments.
let's talk about that when it's time. Right now, though, we have our scuff play of the game. You ready for this one?
Sure.
Who do you think it is?
I think, it could be anybody. I think it might be Gio slamming.
I know he was getting busy.
Yeah, I mean, Attach is, he's so good, man. And, you know, right before this one, we were saying, like, Attach is still a star player in this league. Finds a bunch of kills here, backs up, and just plays his life because he knows how important a cruise missile can be. Wins a crazy gunfight top AC to get it.
And I think what's most impressive about Attach is that we all know how good of a player he is. I mean, there's obviously championships under his belt, but a lot of times when these players get put on teams that maybe are a little bit less favorable at the beginning of the season, they don't consistently put up numbers the way that he has. Like, since the start of the season, Attach has been doing this, and now finally Vegas has found that groove and found the roster that works with him, and now we're seeing all of this success. So I just think this has been a huge overturn for Vegas Legion as a franchise in a whole.
It's nice to see an organization.
Dylan Attach is fucking back.
Like, believe in him, build around him, and give him a situation to succeed. He's top 5 in everything. Kid's a beast.
Still a beast on top of the game, a world champ from AEW, and he's joined by 3 very young players. One of them now in our Monster Winner Spotlight.
Evan?
Gio, welcome to the Winner
Oh
Circle,
shit, Gio interview.
I want to start here. Just catch me up. What was your career path to where you're at now in Vegas Legion?
I mean, I was just playing with homies, and then eventually homies just made me scrim, and then out of nowhere, I just enjoyed the competition. I enjoyed like playing, and then it just kept going on from there, basically.
This guy's a thug.
Gio, first and foremost, I want to congratulate you on a incredible series of you specifically. This is definitely the best showing that I think we've gotten from you thus far. I want to pick your brain a bit because you guys played real hard point in this series again, even though you lost it to LA Thieves. What was kind of the biggest takeaway from that real hard point that you brought into today to end up getting that W?
So when we played dumb, I was running an AR. We were running 2 ARs, and so we realized it wasn't working. Our pace wasn't fast enough. So then I pulled out the sub, and then our pace was really good. The Slain was there, and our team was there. So it just came down to I pulled out a sub, and then we started frying.
Absolutely.
Gio, you guys look so clean cut today, especially in Hardpoint. Clearly, you guys have put a ton of work into that game mode. Going into the major, I think a lot of people have you guys as like a top 6 team. What's it going to take for you guys to get into the top 4? What do you need to work on?
We just need to really work on our S&D. Our S&D is definitely like our weakest point. So like right now we're gonna be hard focused on S&D, clean up our control just a little bit, and then we'll see what happens from there, basically.
What kind of work goes into being a pro player when you're not playing matches?
VOD, a lot of VOD, and I just be chilling. Usually I just chill with some friends after like our game. That's basically it. I just be chilling.
And final question for you: if you had to describe your gameplay as an animal, what animal would you choose?
A tiger.
Tiger. It's fierce.
I got another follow-up. Gio, I want to ask, like, you know, obviously you've been around COD for a little bit and challengers, trying to make your way up. Were there any players you try to like emulate your gameplay after? Or anybody you sort of watched on your come up?
I watched a lot of Scump, and then recently I watched a lot of Scrap. My play style is similar to Scrap. We play very fast, and we're good. So that's basically.
There you have it, Gio. Thank you so much for joining us. That is your Monster Winner Spotlight. We hope to see you more in Miami next week.
No, thank you. Have a good day.
you.
Great stuff from Vegas Legion. They opened things up with their first dub of the day, and now we take a look at our overall standings. I wanted to key in and see where is Las Vegas currently, because after our first Boston event, they were down on the bottom 4. They are now officially into our top 7. They have 65 points, just 5 behind Seattle Surge after that win.
Listen, fuck it, it's been a long time since we've seen Vegas Legion in that top 8 heading into
this box score is fucking crazy. What the fuck? Nah, bro. They gotta blow this shit. They gotta nuke that shit, bro.
/schedule.
And of course, you can catch all of your favorite players live in Miami. We're heading down south. You can join us. Scan that QR code. Get your tickets today for Miami Heretics Major 2 tournament presented by Gamergy. When we come back, it's the battle for LA. Are you wearing purple? Let us know.
This is the team that eliminated LA Thieves from Major when they sent him home at top 12. They put Joe on a spirit flight back home across the goddamn country. Joe's got to flown out. They still have Dan. Dan wants to get it back in blood. They win this match, they qualify for winners. They lose this, they play Toronto to qualify. These are the stats from last game, chat. You see Evidence with a 1.3 highest KD in the entire lobby, 14.3k damage. Gio 1.15, 15.5k, and then Dylan attached 16k damage, leading the lobby in damage. That boy was shooting the motherfucking gun. Fucking good ass series, really good series from everybody, man. Good display of teamwork from Vegas. A lot of good teamwork in the Surge. Even the Surge that lost at 5-5-5, it was just Hugh being able to find the open lane in the round 11. If if a good player finds an open lane like that, gets a 2-piece, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Tough. You can't let somebody sneak through, especially in that 5-5. I was like, I'm gonna get some more water. I'm gonna come right back, and then we got the second match of the day: LAG versus LA Thieves. Give me 1 second, please. I'm gonna hit the 2,000 real quick. We're not watching CDLTV. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. What's happening?
Red dot, and he's gonna chase it. Hungry for the street. Chase it. Go! Son, you cannot ask for more than that. The third kill for Fame as well. Give me the AC screams in the player cam.
On my bookstore.
Oh, okay.
He's planted. The bomb is on B. Literally on B. If I get that one, I'll get an ace, just saying. Ace!
GG.
What is this
9 and 4.
spot? What?
Oh, that looks very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable.
No, it does. Yeah.
You're basically balancing your nipples on a metal pole.
For some, that's a talent.
Yeah?
Down to 3 for either side. This is going to be it. Last ditch attempt. Flying on the point. Joe Deceives gets his. But 3 seconds to go. You've got to get on the zone, lad. Fresh mag. Send it. Wins it. Oh my god. It's a 2v1. Diamond Con. Can you do it? The boys are on the capture. It's now a 1v1. What a round of control. Diamond Con, if you win this. God damn, what a round.
It's round 9. Welcome back, everybody. The battle for LA is live once again. LAG versus LA Thieves. And we've always seen the Thieves normally higher on the leaderboard. Nothing is different today. LAG has been riding the struggle bus. Meanwhile, the Thieves have been riding high.
Although that may be true historically, when it is the Battle of LA, LAG always comes out on top with a 7-1 record.
All right, let's take a look here at our contestants, starting with the squad from the Thieves. We've got, of course, Kremp, Nasty joining Ghosty and Half, and this team has walked away with a number of game 5s, 3 wins under the belt so far.
Yeah, the LA Thieves, I mean, they've been fantastic, and they have the notable wins. They beat Minnesota, a team that a lot of people regard that was decent coming into this stage, and they also beat Vegas, right? And they've won a lot of search and destroys, 5-2 in that game mode. And they're also icy in map 5, 3-0 in the season, 2-0 in major 2 qualifiers with a 1.27 team KD. And of note, Afro and Nasty are 6th and 7th in the search and destroy leaderboard. Like, that dynamic has been fantastic for them. Also for our Monster Energy pregame, early round monsters, first in opening dual raid throughout the stage, and first on both attack and defense. Afro 13-4, Nasty 9-2. First Bloods, they're kings of them right now.
Yeah, when you're on the flip side of this for LAG, there's not many things you can say about this matchup, at least for this year, because of how strong LA Thieves has looked during this split. Having changed half the roster, they're starting to hit their stride.
LAG has taken matches very tight. They've had the lead, and then they've blown it. I look at this roster, and people are saying blow it up. There's still some potential, at least with the core, and you got to respect what Fame and crew have tried to put together. Unfortunately, if you're watching their most recent matches, doesn't matter how hot they start, they eventually run out of gas.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, listen, man, nobody's really playing great, honestly. Like, there's not one player you can point out and be like, yeah, that guy deserves to keep the spot. They've been terrible. Like, fundamentally in hardpoint, I mean, they've not been great. 1-7 in that game mode. They haven't won a control. Search and destroy, they've been all right, 2-3. The map pool has never been wide, honestly. So for LAG, it's like, honestly, starting from the ground up. Like, we got to fix the little things first. And for the Monster Energy pregame, can't hold this. 10th in hold percentage, 12th in points per hold. Like, honestly, there's all the fundamental stats, like rotation, everything, nothing's great for them.
Yeah, nothing's really great. You want to keep going to Monster Energy pregame, and it's going to keep giving you these stats of like 1-11 attacking record when it comes to attacking, 2.5 ticks capped per round, bottom 2 in the league. Like, there's very few things we can say about the fact of LAG being a good team. The players have their moments for sure. We saw what Con was able to do in some of these maps. Fame going double positive, dropping 30 kills in respawn, but the issue is none of them are doing it at the same time. So as we look at the maps and modes, again, we're talking about an LA Thieves team that they are on the up and an LAG team that is
I'm shining a microscope, a spotlight on Assault from LAG. Which player do you want to key in on across these 5 maps?
I actually 100% agree with you on that pick. I feel like he's been underperforming for quite some time, and he has a couple more opportunities to right that ship, and this could be the series. In terms of the maps and modes in this one, I really think like both these teams have been bottom of the barrel control. It's going to hinge on that map mode combination here. That is a map that LAG have liked throughout this season, so that could be a big one.
Shout out to Scuff Gaming for our maps and modes. Ali, it's time to get our Scuff pick'ems in, and as we take a look here at the numbers, you may notice something. Ali has passed me, and I'm salty about it. I'm going rogue. I'm catching up right now, despite just winning 3 maps this whole stage. They get 3 more today. LAG it is.
Hold on, come here. I know exactly why you did that. He walked into the green room earlier and goes, Allie, who'd you pick LA Thieves versus LAG today? Now I know why, because you wanted to go the opposite
I originally
side.
went
I'm
LA
going
Thieves. We're
Thieves.
switching it to
That's
LAG. Don't worry,
crazy.
officially, chat. All right, LA. What about you?
I'm going LA Thieves. I mean,
You're going Thieves?
Honestly, I didn't realize I'm cooking, y'all.
Fans? Fans, where you at? Everyone going with Thieves except me, LAG all the way. Miles, do you believe that the Guerrillas are the greatest team in your home city of Los Angeles?
Wow, what a
what I missed?
ferociously loaded question moments before we went into this match. Wheeler,
It's about to be a banger.
Cooking, though. Chance said exactly the same thing before we started things off. And hey, man, look, I think the record's still very much Los Angeles Guerrillas. I don't know about the Lakers or the Dodgers or the other LA-based sporting teams.
The Dodgers, the Clippers, the Lakers.
Might be able to, change things here. Chance Thieves. It's been a very different run of things recently. I mean, they're looking good. Is this the time they finally win?
They're winning hard points, so not even the time they finally win. They have been winning. The team has turned things around, and I mean, the biggest really struggle point that the squad for Thieves have had, they've made amends. Now, they're not exactly getting
Lucio, how we doing, Lucio? Yo, Big Luke.
Yo, dumbass up, Luke. Nail-biter victories.
Probably really showed the big yo ass up, make yo ass fly.
LA Thieves, I'm pretty sure they're already locked and secured.
This is a good match, bro. Sadly, we don't get to see Joe anymore.
The overall standings.
Hopefully, that is temporary. If they lose this, I really hope that a lot.
Into the top 8.
I'm going live after the matches, bro.
Implications. You're talking about champs. That's the spot you want to be in.
Kid,
so
of course. Come
big
on,
points always going to be on the line in these online matches.
Yeah, I wanted to clarify that nothing in the world matters right now other than the LA Thieves, LA Guerrillas rivalry. There's nothing that could possibly come into account here. I don't want to know about standings. I don't want to know about recent form. I don't want to know about anything. It's all about the battle for LA right now, and LAG start the proceedings with a couple of kills and into the hill.
Yeah, having an absolute riot on their way towards the point as well. Yep. Easy reads from Assault. Gets his first kill on the board, and now everybody else on the LA Thieves gonna be stuck in spawn. And I mean, frankly, for 35 seconds, they're already trying to work this streak just to put that constant pressure on the pinch. Might be effective. Assault, though, doing his thing, keeping things nice and secured. He might back down, but it's a solid lead so far from LAG, and they have done a wonderful job of keeping those spawns.
Still keeping it together. Assault is about to
free
have his run brought to an end.
That's dope.
Throw. Wow, finds 2. He'll take those.
Get to the tractor. Somebody get to the tractor. Oh, he died getting the tractor, bro. Oh my God.
Wonderful tags from the LA Thieves. They keep things going, and now they have the lead.
And LAG, not TG team, did everything right up until the most important moment, and then they got obliterated by Afro and Nasty, who, keeping that P2 rotation under lock and key, nice and secure. And I also like them keeping the pressure over towards Broken, sort of leaving up those palace spawns in the hope that you could end up spawning LAG out. Of course, though, in the meantime, Ghosty forced to back off this hill. His team's lost a few of the gunfights, and those palace spawns now coming through for Thieves. So not ideal, but still in a pretty good spot.
Ghosty can't hold on to that forklift for much longer. Raw down. Over now was the point we go. LAG with the bodies. Now they've got the time. 25 to go here. Can Krem get in there? He does. What a win on Diamond Con there. Straight into the point. Nasty now looking to push the spree forward. No need. His boys are there. That's 15 plus seconds.
Big moment here from LAG. Big moment here.
Fantastic retake.
Well, keeping in mind, though, for the stats front, like LAG, Ali mentioned it, not really on top of the rotations, but this is a time for P3 where they are completely secure. All 4 bodies up. Players push on the deep right, blocking the spawns as well. So this is the exact setup you're looking for, and the kills are flowing their directions. They're setting themselves up for a full 60. Nasty going to be to try the guy to break it down.
They still should.
Nasty do a lovely job of
spawn. That's good though for LAG. As long as you have somebody playing cuts here, as long as you.
Another apparition on this team now enters the fray.
Dude,
towards the point again.
Don't die in time, bro.
Can't cross the street. Nasty keeps the streak
These
alive.
guys are fucking horrible.
The hard point you now go, and once again, it was Thieves with a solid break. They don't account for Assault in the back line, and that changes the play again.
The problem with keeping track of his Assault is these spawns are impossible to keep track of. Half of both teams were spawning out at Palace and LAG. It was the partial flip, but haha, just kidding, not really. We're still spawning at Gas, but I gotta say on the Thieves front, they still broke the hill down. The weird spawns came through, and Kremp still picks up a 3 spree while he's actually collecting the time. So Thieves, even with a little bit of, weirdness on the spawn front, still make the best of an awkward situation, have built themselves a sizable lead, and that is a rotation for the Guerrillas, where they were way ahead of the game. They got the initial kills, and it simply did not matter. They couldn't execute around the time.
And they're just getting fucking back shots right now. Bad.
Eyes on those players coming out of the Palace spawn. This is first. Can't get away with his life. At least the information passed across now. Eyes on that mini-map again. You should see those members of LAG spawning on the far left-hand side. They should be coming from that direction, and that direction only. Thieves know it. Guns are at the ready, and the clock is ticking in their favor.
Yeah, after riding the motorcycle, too, that just means he gets to sit down and let his teammates pick up all the kills. Nasty, the cutoff man. Can't see through the broken window, so he's going to fall. But this has still been phenomenal time for Thieves to get. Afro has yet to fall, now getting active from inside the point. And even on the rotation, Diamond Con might be a player from the Guerrillas to try to break this down, but he is completely by himself. You see the distant angle played by Kremp. Somehow stays alive in the depths of his spawn and sends his teammate Ghosty in for the kill. Checks the corner as well. I don't know how he didn't see him in the first place, but on the Ghost battle, the man with the name always going to come out on top.
Bustin makes him feel good. 11 and 5 for Nasty so far. He's a man who's had a lot of criticism thrown his way since joining the LA Thieves. Too hot, too cold. Just find out if Goldilocks can get the porridge going here, because so far this is a delicious hard point for the LA Thieves. 131 and
big deficit to come back from.
with a moment
Wow!
Ghosty cut down.
That just lagged the fuck out.
Con's in. LAG with the time.
Yeah, good luck reading these spawns, though. Nasty is just behind enemy lines, maybe waiting for the moment, but maybe Nasty a bit too much of it.
I don't like where number 6 is out there. Like, number 6, brother, you need to get in the fight, my boy. What the fuck? Oh, bro. Yeah, this guy, Bus Lightyear's got it. Oh.
Inside of the hill. I mean, look,
up and away.
Lead. Every single hill where LAG does something right, they bottle it. And end up in a situation like they are in now, where they're gonna have to fight from the back
this match is
basically.
Shit, my bad. I tried gassing it out because they always beat him.
Not an easy thing to do an invasion. Fame now tries to climb out of the KD deficit he's got himself sat in so far. Back over to P1 we now go. The first set complete. LA Thieves walking out very much on top in the opening sortie.
This is just an awkward stack too. You see the approach coming in from Thieves. They're like gonna double hit the right street. Fame though, shreds player number 1. Flanks coming through. Enough for the pressure. Fame last man standing. Gets some good damage on number 2 as well, but he is still going to fall. And you see how Thieves
too much dip on your chip, brother.
Pressure on the flank. Even though they did not get the first 2 kills, it ends up panning out perfectly for them. They get the time until maybe more awkward spawns running through. Maybe Afro pushes up too far, so LAG get the palace spawn. So maybe one of the first mistakes. He's really made this game.
Nasty's right behind them. He's managed to get some damage into these players. B2's going to be wide open in a moment. The Thieves, absolute pandemonium across the map. Let's have a quick listen in and see if the comms are as nutty.
That's nutty. Coffin as well. Coffin weak. Can you bump me, please?
Bro.
In green.
Number 3 just live. Lick it if you can. Number 3 hit kills. Good play, number 3. Good play, Nasty.
He's gonna be tracker. He's gonna be tracker. Yeah, I'll tracker. Hitting your street, Fame. I'm playing square.
Number 5's making a pretty good play too, but they're on the back foot, so they gotta kind of get some of this time.
Green got me. I'll see him. Let's go nest. I'm gonna come nest. Right corner. Yeah, I heard that. I'm pushing him out. He's trapped right corner. One call. Right corner. 3 times. Can I miss? I'll push you. I'm right left. We should pressure this hole, bro. Yeah, you can. Top broken. Right side oldie. SD Kev went 1. I got tree tank. You went 1.
Because LAG have an auto veto. That's there.
Make sure we have new hit. If you can get my street. Go mid.
Yeah, I know it's a gym. They should have never beat Vegas. Ever beat Vegas.
I'm holding B, don't push out. You have my
I think they would have dropped somebody if they lost to Vegas, but they were able to beat them. So now they think they're like they think they're top 6. They are not top 6. They're like top 8, top 10. I don't think 12 is where they're at, but top 8, top 10.
I'm fucking. Back team weak. I just went up by the way. Heard you. I saw him in bike. Coffin. He's going rugs. Don't say bike. We went shop. Stay alive. We went shop. No, Corday.
Whoever drops down to play against Rocker is gonna be so fucked. Like if that's gonna be, assuming Rocker goes to lose, obviously.
How can he?
Yeah, tree tank.
Tree tank. 2-1.
Not a bad listen whatsoever. Chance there from the LA Thieves, still controlling a lead. I will say though, those P2 spawns are ass.
Look, I mean, LA Thieves
are
doing a great
job.
On
You
the
can say that?
Front of just dodging the paranoia that those spawns are gonna provide. It is chaos. This is the hill to like do the thing as well. So I mean, again, the palace spawns might be ever present. Right now, it's Thieves with them. I'd say even for the moment, as long as LAG are not collecting time, Thieves are going to be incredibly happy. But if you're hitting back in Palace, somebody's going to be able to hop on it. And, well, Diamond Con has his corner. If you do get these 40 seconds, LAG, the opportunity. They got the right side spawns. You could get back in this game.
Wait, this is still very doable. They got to try to ISO Diamond Con faster, man.
It's a war of one front so
good
far.
job.
Diamond Con suppressing fire.
If you're LAG, just play tick, keep time wide here. Adam streaks are huge, bro. Adam streaks are so game-changing, bro.
No one from the Thieves able to get on the point without a rat-a-tat-tat or a bullet in the side. So now you've got a lot of damage dealt, an open hard point. The Guerrillas have done their best chance.
Adam gets
Is it
streaks,
enough,
though.
though?
Adam is still
Rotation
one off.
done. They've got the right-hand side of the map.
It's actually going to be a crazy comeback. They can set this up, come back up here. Keep it on number 7. Number 7, repinch Astro. Repinch Astro. Go fast, repinch Astro.
For free on the pinch, and Assault is one
Adam
kill
still
away
wants
from
streaks.
getting the cruise missile.
You got to
which
guarantee
could
the
have
streak
a
where you played for
massive
so long
impact
for
on
it.
the
Yeah.
map. Fame trying to get back in the mix. You see Assault does collect the cruise missile in the meantime. And now you're able to reposition, try to collect the actual hill time as you know those back spawns are in.
Who are you? Guns at the ready. Assault still on a tear.
Oh, Adam, bro, you're lagging.
Nearly ends it
Fuck
there.
out, Twinum.
By a slight bit of hesitation. 35 seconds remaining on the point. LAG, you're all over it. They've finally got themselves in there. Can they identify the attack angle from the Thieves now? Nades over the top, eyes on the back line. Assault, how many can he get? None! Krem guns him.
Come on, bro.
Opening
You
now
got to be able to win
for
those
the Thieves
gunfights.
to fly in.
Big Top Blue almost seems like a curse. Every player up there is having difficulty stealing the gunfights, but that is big wins again from Krem. Shredding players in these moments. Enough for Thieves to sort of break the ice, make
Still
sure
have
you
a chance
get the
because of
time,
the
don't
streak
give
for
away
P2.
that full 60 to LAG, who again are still sitting on the cruise missile. If you hold this spawn for P2, get a good chunk on P1, you do have the cruise. That's the good news. The bad news, number 4 is going to spawn out, be directly behind you. Again, Thieves being gifted a pinch.
Here we go. Estriel from the hip. Any more to be had here? Nice work. Afro, though, once again. The man is a walking two-piece here on Invasion. Hard point in the hands of the Thieves. Assault's having to get the pistol out of the Renetti now as desperation starts to sink in. The quick contest. Try to hold this position as best he can. Wait for the reinforcements to show up, and they're there. Number 8's now about to hit the pitch for him. Assault might not need it. Krem wins another big one. Hard point, though, still LAGs.
Operation Survival, though. They have survived for the moment. A few more seconds go by, and LA Thieves won't be able to win on P1, so you've done at least the slightly easier part. Now the incredibly difficult part. That rotation over towards P2. You're going to have to fight through this front line, and Afro at the front of it is picking you apart. There are no open avenues of attack and assault. I mean, you're going to have to just use this cruise missile just to keep him out of the new time.
Well, here we go. We saw the last P2. It was an absolute fiesta. This one.
That's a good play from Nasty, guaranteeing as much time as possible, just knowing he's gonna die.
One man down. Is it enough to stop the Thieves with
Map
this
number 1.
iron grip on the point? The answer is nay. Map 1 goes the way of LA Thieves.
And looking good. The hard point wins. Maybe not consistently flowing, but hey, on the map 1 front, these guys have been golden. They have enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, he can thrive in the chaos. I agree with you,
Gotta
CJ.
say for the Thieves, pretty good plays through and through, winning some massive gunfights. I think even another very good sign of life is everybody seemingly was taking turns. I mean, Afro had the pop-off moments. Nasty was going on sprees at one point. Krem started winning just huge gunfights back blue, and I mean, Dan Ghosty has been sort of the anchor.
That was a given map, though. I feel like map 3 is also a little bit tough.
Taking care of business in map number 1, and even spread in the kills column across the board for LA Thieves. And I would say the damage and assists, especially there from Ghosty. You see how much of a presence he really is on the map, active in 38 gunfights and helping his teammates out quite a bit. That is clean work for the LA Thieves.
I think it's a really wonderful stat to sort of demonstrate when we talk about his UAV style of play, where he's always involved. He's always passing out information, and information isn't just I saw them. Information is I've damaged them, I've got a stun check there. That also counts nades, although he's very dangerous to the nades when it comes to his teammates as well. But Ghosty there, a wonderful example of how effective he can be across the map.
Probably good, yeah.
The Thieves now, we look across their highlights, as map number 1 was certainly theirs. Start to finish, a very, very strong showing. The Guerrillas didn't necessarily get really go-in chance, I think, until sort of the very much the latter half of the map.
No, not at all. I mean, even for LAG, they had plenty of good moments early on. I mean, honestly, quite literally from the opening break, they played P1 out.
I think he played a little bit too hard for that streak, bro. I don't mind him playing hard for that streak while being involved. But he took himself out of the play for around 30 seconds to like not do anything with the streak.
That team that like they're so close to playing incredibly good Call of Duty, but the small slip-ups they have are like devastating consequences. Because they have a couple times where they're getting the 3 down, but the final guy that's alive on the other squad just making a big play. And, they just can't quite bring that level of coordination that they once had to the table. Now all the other teams have really been improving.
And for another player on this team who
really had a lovely showing there on Invasion. A lot of 2 pieces across the board. For the LA Guerrillas now, it's time to bounce back in the search and destroy. Is that going to be an easy task, Chance? We saw the Monster Energy pregame, and it does look like the Thieves might have a slight edge here, but look at the game flow. They absolutely had the edge in hard point.
And again, quite literally from the jump, it was, again, as soon as that rotation of P2 happened, there was virtually no looking back, even when you're starting
37 to 116. Wow.
LAG. I mean, I think we mentioned it like in the cast of like you're just going to be fighting off the back foot now if you're down
48 to 175
points. Like,
dude.
Just sort of a hopeless scenario. There are maps like Skid Row where you can chain hills together and go on massive runs.
I don't favor them in this map, bro.
Exactly that map because those spawns are chaos. But yep, over towards map 2, we are going.
I don't know if they win this map. This is, I think this is looking like a 3-0, bro.
You're going to be paying
a 3-0 or a 3-1, dude. This is bad. Fuck. This map set is so bad for LAG. So bad.
Respawns this year. Certainly a player we're looking at to pop off just a little bit more. But in S&D, absolute class. He's had some monster performances, and on Terminal, aggression oftentimes.
Who plays tomorrow? Let me check.
On offense, especially one of your only open avenues, like to have success. Afro can be that guy.
We'll find out. We're going to be playing Terminal Search and Destroy in a brief moment. And again, the Monster Energy pregame certainly giving the Thieves a good chance when it comes to picking up those first bloods, picking up those defensive round wins. We'll see if they can bring that against the LA Guerrillas.
Vegas, Carolina, good match. Miami, Minnesota,
really
good
match,
I
They were
think.
exciting on the build-up to Major.
LA Thieves, Toronto, not bad matches tomorrow. And LAG FaZe, Boston, Seattle.
The confidence seems to be, shaky, let's say.
I like the matches Sunday a lot.
To pull away a big win and finally get a nice win on the board in the battle for LA.
Yes, Thieves are looking to run it up as is typical. There you go. Tricky word apparently for me. I would say on the flip side though, for like LAG, their hopes of making winners bracket already have been sort of obliterated. They're not going to make it. They're starting in losers bracket come the major. They just need another strong land performance. Because keep in mind, for the online stage throughout the stage 1 qualifier, LAG only had 2 wins. They just went and overperformed at the actual major. So I think Guerrillas is definitely going to be focused on the long term. Got to bounce back on land and show off the goods that they had at major 1, but it's a long way away. We're starting here on Terminal, and right now opening salvo. Ghosty.
It's a 2-week break after the event. Actually, less than 2 weeks.
This is 4 players roaming
12
together,
days.
so clearly they're bringing a game plan to the table. Everybody stick together, get those trades, go bully out this plane.
Vista.
Normally it's check your spacing, boys. There are 2 snakes on the plane, and they're slithering towards the entrance. Here we go. Rivals at the ready, boys. Send it. Flying in trades. Afro walks out with his life.
They just run at the propane? What the fuck?
Back in this
Or
situation.
excuse me, the extinguisher?
Alive, all down and nasty.
This is a free
about
round.
to run into trouble. The timing. Dreadful. He's a dead man. What an opening round.
Yeah, and what a good play by LAG after the fact as well.
Herman, low-key don't mind it because a lot of people got work in school.
And again, sticking together. Timing.
Yeah, they can't give us too much like disrespectful. They got to give us something better.
Ready to go. That is an instantaneous wrap back, and I mean that is one of the more unique sort of strats we've seen on Terminal S&D for an offensive team, and I'm a fan. That's almost like the Rio style that we've seen from the top teams. Just 4-hit something, try to overwhelm them on a gunfight presence. I mean, on defense, everybody's going to be spread thin. You almost never have anything triple, let alone quadruple stacked on the defensive end. So LAG just planning to pick them apart, and they were successful at it. Now we go for LA Thieves. Very standard. Spreading the map on offense, not nearly as aggressive.
Yeah, we've certainly changed the look after that last round. This is what ranked feels like a little bit, but without the sort of finesse. No one really able to make a move just yet, Chance, but Krem, oh, he's hungry for it. Afro will be the man to go in first. Estriel, he is the captain. Oh, he's in trouble now.
Well, we've talked about this before about shooting the fire extinguisher. That's the value.
Number 5
just
has to
gets
go
the
bigger.
guy out of the cockpit for the check. In the meantime, DiamondCon versus Ghosty. That battle to get that
gets
third.
out?
DiamondCon
Okay.
successful. It is the
I don't
late
mind that.
smoke strat where LAG completely back down.
He plans
and give up
instantly.
this
I love this
bomb.
play.
And Afro not wasting time. Gonna
Oh!
get it down, or maybe not. No trophies means a first blood.
Damn,
for LAG.
3 nades?
Somebody threw a thing at the start of the round. All the nades have been expended here. 25 to go. You better get moving. Estriel dives in, trades out 1. DiamondCon from upstairs assaults there with his fist. Now it's a 2v1 again, and Nasty has been put down.
Hold on. LAG is kind of cooking. LAG is kind of cooking right now.
Finish.
Again, this is like the amount of things that like commentators talk about.
It ain't invasion no more.
2 great rounds of sort of like describing them. The fire extinguisher getting shot in the cockpit just as the clearance. Perfect example of why that strat is useful. Gets Estra out of the plane. But then also like fake smokes and fake strats that we have to bait out utility. LA Thieves don't do any of that. They don't bait out a single nade, a single stun. So by the time they go to the site, there's no faking with less than 30 seconds on the clock.
Because the nade's connected onto other people.
To be here.
So they took advantage of the nades connecting to guarantee kills.
That's 2 rounds. They are just picking them apart.
In the bookshop, Afro walks away with it. It's an easy read. Hey, Estriel, though, knows the end of that one. No spoilers. He takes care of business, though. 3v3. So we slow things right down. A bit of a heavier presence there from the Thieves.
I'd like to see a number 3 POV. That'd be kind of fire if he makes a play. Oh, he's going to back up. Never mind.
I think Nasty may have made a little bit of contact as well through the hall, spotting some of these players out. That's why Ghosty
just on his
taking his
teammates.
time underneath the plane, but it's an A hit for sure.
It's going to be a big gunfight. Number 3 and 5 is going to be a huge gunfight.
Battle on the flank, and Assault might get perfect timing, but it's a square up on one side and a square up in the plane as well. Cramp, well, he knows it's going to happen.
Good movement, Estriel. Good fucking movement.
Fantastic shoulders there from Estriel. Ghosty waiting for his opportune moment. Oh no! Fame manages to spot him out. The Gremlin on the wing.
Number 3, switch movies.
30 seconds on the clock for LAG to get that bomb down. There it goes towards A. The stun check will connect. On the flank, Assault keeps his streak alive, and now Kremp in the 1v3.
Yeah, that is the key battle. Assault versus Nasty, and Assault does his job as well. Gets Krem baited out for the free kill.
That's back-to-back defense is lost for LA Thieves, man. They cannot fucking win a defense. You gotta win your defense on a map that is split. Literally, this map is cut in half.
No Afro gets a first.
You can cut the map in half from literally one lane. That's the reason I think it's such a bad SND map.
3 versus 3.
You should never be able to do that in a search and destroy map, in my opinion.
As you pointed out, Assault 5-0 on that spree. Might have a cruise in back-to-back games.
Wouldn't it be nice? Thieves yet to really show up here in Terminal. Don't worry, boys. There's still time to make the flight. 3-0 thus far. The Guerrillas on defense.
Oh, no fakes this time either. This might just be a bully out strat. You got the trophy down as well, so things a little bit different. In the meantime, though, this is how LG want to counter so much pressure towards the middle of the map. Ghosty planting the bomb, the nades rolling through, everything trying to be coordinated, and everybody stuck in a corner. That's the round. That's the game.
Dude,
good Lord, LAG. It doesn't get better than that.
That was an immaculate
lag out play of hell.
Nade spots, lightning fast precision. And
you're so limited on the map. You bang out A or you bang out B or you bang out mid.
When a plan comes together. Not a hope in hell for the Thieves there. That was an outstanding round from the Guerrillas.
Yeah, and a horrible one for LA Thieves. The only trophy they had, they put it like back burger. And again,
because you need a trophy. You need a trophy to hit it out, though. Like, don't get it twisted. That's not a bad trophy.
In that moment, they just give up the site, and LA Thieves went. I know they haven't thrown any nades. I know the last time on offense we tried to plant the bomb and we got naded out, but like it'll be different, right? No, it was not different, and it was even worse for LA Thieves because they all stacked up together and stood right next to each other on the bomb, aka the kill zone. That is a horrible strat for the Thieves.
Kudos to the Guerrillas, though. You know, the stats were stacked against
7-0 for Adam Assault.
4-0, as it is for Ghosty, who currently might be looking at 006 if those boys don't get on the round.
As a moron.
There's just no time. And, you know, 2 teams mixing up the pace as well. LAG completely slowed things down, but now after 30 seconds in the round, calling the crews, get grouped up together, and I don't know what you're going to find, but you got the intel. So many players by B. Assault showing off the moves.
Oh, this is coming home.
Oh,
he was
shit.
so close to landing it directly on the B bomb site. Either way,
Afro has a big
time
gunfight,
and space now for his boys to fly forward. Afro holding the line, though, brought down as the trades are complete as a 2v2. Plenty of damage dealt. We should see a brief pause in the gameplay here. Let those players recharge and take this 2v2 like men at full health. Okay, Krem turns it into a 2v1 assault now, left all on his lonesome. Can he turn this 7 into a 9?
Oh!
And the Thieves are on the board.
Yo!
With better shots.
Run the clown music, like okay.
Back turn right in front of him. That is one of the freer
1v2
potentials that you're gonna have, but it's the long slide and didn't get the first kill. So for Ghosty, that is just easy after the fact. And I mean, shout out to the misplayed Cruz as well. Adam Assault might have been 7-0, but couldn't get anything going, unfortunately, for him in that round. And I mean, Miles, you're a ranked play aficionado. You already know you just need one round. Get one round under your belt to get that momentum swinging back your direction.
You're not wrong, mate.
They won this
Yesterday, you
defense,
and I were
or
on
this
stream.
offense. This could be a
we were
good
down
game.
3. We got that one, turned
back
into
on defense, you have a
6-3
chance to make
with
it
the
4-3.
dub. A clean 1-4-3 SR or whatever. I got right out of plat and a diamond. Let's get it, boys. 4-1 though. Thieves now on approach in the perfect 2-2 split as they go towards those bomb sites, and I think it's starting to get a bit tense. But all you need is one, lads.
And you see they are really just trying to play for picks, spreading the map. Assault though gonna get it. As long as he's not calling in a Cruz, Assault has been on point so far this game. And now the plane left wide open. Afro gonna clear it. There's nothing to be found. Man disadvantage though. It's gonna be the retakes, and he shakes everything. But the old tarmac side of the map,
broke.
now a 2v4. So much for momentum. LAG remain on point.
Diamondcon's in a magnificent position not to expose himself to any of that gunfire. Nasty and Ghost.
2v4. Well, LAG scam. LAG got a super duper scam.
Numbers are not on their side whatsoever. Now B-bomb site is going to be a big problem. And Nasty, the shot.
Oh shit!
Care of Assault. One problem dealt with. 20 seconds to go now. All down to Byron.
There's just, no time, no hope. He's going to get drilled in that moment. Those were great shots he had on Assault. That Eski's fight to Burger, not really fun through either direction, but that is all but a moral victory. LAG, they have looked virtually flawless so far on Terminal. Again, outside of a misplayed Cruz, but you even saw how close he was to absolutely nailing it. So on the idea front and the game plan, Guerrillas looking very clean so far in Search and Destroy. Just want to seal the deal and get back in the series. Throw themselves into control and let Assault get another cruise missile.
Heavy stack towards A now for LAG. The old classic plane bang out. Are Ghosty and Crimp going to be in position to do anything about this? They've both vacated. They've disembarked, so now they have to get themselves back in there. Quick checks.
Big blood, no trades. Big blood, no trades. Trade comes in. Instant trade comes in again.
As well, so it's been a very costly affair for LAG over by A.
This is pretty problematic. Assault down low has put himself in a very interesting spot to try to make the play. He's cleared out a good chunk of the map as well, so you get the bomb down on A.
Wow,
you know, every guy's
whoa,
gonna
Adam!
towards the hallway, and Assault doesn't want the free kill. He just wants the pressure. 35 seconds to play with.
Time now ticking. Can LAG get back into this series? This is it. Nasty. You've been given ample opportunity to clutch, and you have been choke slammed. Every opportunity is this one any different. Just over 20 to do it. Okay. 1v1. Nasty's baited the play. Assault's making the run. The timing. Oh, Adam Assault.
Wow.
Saves the day for LAG.
Send my new parlay.
And Nasty came close, and what a play call it was.
You already got a new one to one? Damn.
As the LA Guerrillas.
LAG, you played on LAG again.
No, Nasty, great read, but Cameron and Cog will always
Carolina,
beat King. He played it passive and gets punished for it. Sort of a wild round as well. I don't know if Afro just like lacked object permanence, but he got shot in the back and then just kept facing the exact
You gotta
same
focus up. You got a
direction.
match already,
He got
Twin.
shot in the back a second time, but terribly played. S&D out of one team, and from LAG. Executed nearly flawlessly. The reads on point, the nades were there, the teamwork as good as you could possibly ask it to be. So there you go, tied up 1-1. Adam Salt back-to-back games completely on point, able to get cruise missiles in both. Puckett Nameless said that is their player to watch on the
11-2 for Adam Assault. He does not want to get dropped. I was like, let me use the bathroom. I know use the bathroom earlier, but I was getting water too. That's why I take so long. Nadia take this. Chipotle ran through me. Do I like the picks? I like the picks, Thursday. Yeah. You gotta win this one though, Thursday. This is the main match.
7-3-7, not a 7-4-7 in the game clock, but that's more than enough for the Guerrillas to get themselves back into this series. We'll find out how the rest of the series goes after a quick break. But Chance, quick thoughts so far on this latest iteration of the battle for LA?
For the Guerrillas, that was just a painful looking invasion hard point. We're dropping the ball in some key moments, and then the Terminal, just a painful one for the LA Thieves where, I mean, they were making the adjustments, right? Like the first offensive round they had, they died because of the nades, but it was late in the round, so they adjusted and were like, let's try to plant early. The problem was, though, the actual nades rolling through on the site. So they adjusted to the wrong thing, but at least there was an attempt, I guess.
I guess too. Well, we're going to go to a quick commercial break while you are left to guess about how those adjustments went. Back at home, LA Thieves, the Los Angeles Guerrillas. Map number 3 coming up after this break.
Upgrade your game with the SCUF, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator, weapon blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That's right, we're live in Columbus. Well, these guys are anyway. The wonderful CDL studios there in Columbus. Everyone having a good time. We're really close, though, boys and girls, to getting into our next matchup. Before we get to that, though, we have to give some love to Adam Assault, who's having one hell of a series so far. That guy is absolutely rocking and rolling. That's one for each series. You know what I'm doing, boys and girls. That's right. It's a GIF in the making. But very excited to see how the rest of the series plays out. The battle for LA is going to continue, and what also will continue is this probably will. There's a good chance these guys could meet up on LAN as well next week in in Florida. We're going to be going to Major 2, hosted by the Miami Heretics and Gamer G. Grab a ticket. There's not too many left, but you're able to still nab one now. If you're in the Fort Lauderdale area, come on down. We'll all be there, as with your favorite pros, putting on a show for all of you. And it's not too hot, I think, Chance. You've told me that it's actually lovely temperature for Florida in March.
Absolutely. I think you said like high 70s, maybe dabbling in the low 80s, which as far as Florida goes, that's the dream. If it's not in triple digits, I think you're happy. And yeah, the humidity's out of control, but whatever. We can go for a swim or we can stay inside and do nothing but one of the two. But for now, we go to high rise. We are going to be in the sky. I know this is a map where LAG especially enjoy playing it. A 3-2 record, not incredibly strong, but for this team, it has been absolutely respectable. You are looking for that extra edge to climb the ladder in the standings.
Oh, see what he did there? Do you see what he did there? Let's take a look and see what our teams do here as the nades, the stuns, the bullets, everything. Bad Vibes will be flying across the top of this high-rise building as we capture these two areas of land.
Man, I gotta say, Fame had a hell of a route straight through the middle of the map, put himself under the heli steps as well. I was gonna say, one of the bad things about going day off the rip, giant exploding propane tank. It can be cause for concern, but outside of that from LAG, everything else has been on point. Adam Assault 2-0, you get one tick on A, you're keeping the pressure up. Maybe Ghosty on the flank is gonna be a bit of a concern, but everybody else for Thieves.
I was going for that long?
Got off spawn, they're doing what they can to get over there.
Yo, my bad. I was taking the Dukes and I was fucking turned AC on.
Was not completed. Wow, goal line save there.
Yo.
From the LA Thieves. Done a brilliant job of
I'm back. What's good, my brother Travis? How we doing, my Mexican brother? Big brother. Very big? Nah, not big. Older brother. My bad, man.
Very difficult to actually capture.
That's on me. Let me check myself,
too. Trophies on the point. Nades are going to be a problem, and out for Fame. Honestly, I was going to say,
I'm still sticking with my pick. I still got LG
all
one
of
this
your
year.
team just died, and if you die with them, you're stuck in spawn with 0 map control, and here we are. You are stuck in spawn with no map control. This is going to take a minute to get
That guy's running around being a moron. Number one. What the fuck, Dan?
There they are. Nasty and Ghosty. The Ys are in, and Nasty with perfect awareness. Oh dear, LAG are going to be leaving their spawn now. Bad looks in the life count department as LAG is
taking a jet ski. I see how we're moving. I was apologizing to Travis.
Ghost's turn as well in the player cams. As always, there's number 4. Number 5 might be feeding into him. He gets back down on the nades, and that's enough to take down Ghosty. Now you just have to kill every single other member of the LA Thieves to get out of your spawn. Nasty next in line.
27 on 27 violence was
barely.
crazy. Bro, you and SJ are brothers, man.
Made it out, but you're back to square one trying to capture this zone.
It feels like Nasty's got 200 health in this game. 11.5. The clock has been stopped. It's a contest, though. Final kills. There we go. Is Fame able to get on a B and stop it? Nasty there to intercept. Fame's got to make a move. Clock's ticking.
They're both ironed out. It's over.
There we go. Wins
Wait,
the fight.
he gave the iron. He gave the iron.
Afro next. LA Thieves.
Whoa.
But Assault last man up. He keeps the play going. Don't die at him. Please no. But away we go.
At 2.2, I mean, Davicon's doing the thing as well. He is completely overwhelmed, and he is traded out, but now Fame has made it back towards Aiden. Number 5 off spawn. Where do you want to go? Towards your team? Towards the other zone?
That's 3 ticks. That's 3 ticks.
2.2 on the clock. You get an extra tick.
The fuck, Dan? Wait, they're breaking down. Wait, they're breaking the fuck down here.
Shot in a 7 versus 3, right?
It's happening.
Nah, this is some Thieves shit. This is some Thieves.
Couple of kills. Oh, this is gonna get ugly. Minute to play. 3v6.
Yo, if they kill number 2, chat. If they kill number 2, it's huge.
I mean, it's extreme.
Adam, brother.
TDM. You don't have
Adam!
to move towards the zone at all. Just play for kills.
Oh my God.
There's an extra.
It was 7v3. 4v3.
3 versus 4. There's no reason to hop the
No,
point.
extra scam.
Right now, get the kills.
Oh my God, they're lagging.
Fame's still alive. It's now a 3v3. I don't believe we're watching this. Who gets away with this life?
2v2.
Oh my God. As well. 2v2.
Yo!
I don't believe what we're seeing.
Indeed, just have
Oh my God.
to the point. Nasty, you got to get the trade on Assault. Assault knows they're both nearby. He's been the, not the clutch king.
No,
He's been
dude.
a cruise
Oh
missile
my
getter,
God.
and he's not going to get it there. What could have been
Holy shit.
if Assault was able to finish either of those final kills?
If Esther just kills Dan, that's a round win. I promise you that's a round win.
And for LA Thieves, look, this is a team, they don't value their lives at all. They are willing to die for the cause at any given moment. Unfortunately, though, there is a respawn amount. Same thing for the search and destroy. It's bad to triple stack the bomb site when you have 3 nades on your feet. So I'm glad they have no fear in their hearts. But you know, fear is a natural reaction.
Yes, good. I am doing 8 Slayer.
It's also the mind killer. We'll see though if the LA Thieves value their lives.
Yeah, I don't. I'm telling you, this team is. I don't see the picture with this team. They were able to beat Vegas though, so.
For Liberty and for Super Earth as well.
I just don't think Vegas look good once they play them. That's an excuse, I guess.
LAG are lined up for the fight.
You see a heavy, like, sort of B Street stack as well. Diamond Khan finds a nice first blood. It is a distraction to get everybody else killed as well. Afro, last man standing for the team. And again, you at least want to have one player out and alive just to keep up the pressure so you can make it out of your spawn.
Afro's moving, though, Tom.
The moment where LAG got 4-man wiped, where things spiraled out of control. But Afro doing a great job staying alive.
Goon
he
loves
might fall, but
Goon loves 8. I don't know how he loves 8 so much. I don't mind watching 8s or casting 8s. As long as it's competitive.
Squared away.
Aspiring Plumage right there. Top propane, absolutely laying pipe. Keeping Fame at bay. 44 seconds, the clock has been stopped. To the B zone is now being captured.
Poor Crud, you see, like, head on a swivel. He's worried about underground pushes. Yeah, Estriel on the mini-map was just everywhere for a moment. So,
dude, he plays like a psycho, I think. I don't know about slowest.
Even harder to kill. Ghosting out for this man Ford for Thieves and just doesn't
maybe slowest in like situations where like he needs to be fast, and then he's so fast when he needs to be slow.
Stopped again, and Ghosty, the tear continues.
He is an issue, truly.
They're down by ticks by quite a bit. They're right down by what?
Stack on B, that should go pretty quick. Second segment long gone. LAG with a nice pressure, and it's the nades that are really getting the damage done. The second man now reinforces the old conveyor belt, keeps production flowing. B toasted. Over towards A we now go.
A little bit to make happen, but that is a
if I'm LAG, I just want to play here to guarantee this round.
Okay. Going to be able to pick up 2, but an extra minute to the clock. Way more lives, though, I'd say, for both of these teams, because you at these were able to get a stack, so less time to work with. They're going to be focused on the objective. Kremp right now working with
oh, yeah. I agree with you.
Doesn't need much help. Good lord, that kid can shoot.
Him and Hugh are like band for band in that regard.
No problem. Still walks away with at least one. That's not bad. Less than a minute now. Great coverage there from Ghosty. Afro's forward position. Ooh, stays strong until Assault wins the gunfight. Only a single man here for the Thieves on A. Estriel and Co will be able to wipe the slate clean. You've still got a lot of presence right now for the Thieves.
Oh, Estriel wins an extra one as well. I was going to say, Estriel wins a big one towards the middle of the map, and then he ends up giving you 2. So, nice little moment there for LAG. And now Kremp doing the old faithful, taking a tumble off the map. He's going to fall. That feels like a dagger. And now the lives actually do come into a factor. Ghosty, please stay on. You can't throw this one away. Question is, does Estriel read?
What time did he get, though? He got about time.
There's the hop, there's the read. No problem whatsoever. 20 plus seconds to go. Estriel and Assault find the kills. The final lives for LA Thieves now dwindle out rapidly. 2 remain. And that should be the equalizer for the Guerrillas.
These have been 2 fantastic rounds of TDM between these 2 squads as well. And talk about a moment where, like, you really cannot afford to waste any lives. Falling off the map is always going to be problematic, but I think LAG did enough on the
like,
defensive end a little bit earlier. Again,
Estriel kicked on the flank. They want Bennessine cooking me
in the middle of the map. So nice bounce back round. All tied up on the round count front. Thus far, defense reigns supreme, but only barely.
Well, Kremp takes a tumble. He's
there's some major this weekend.
5th and something way down low. Get the Wilhelm scream at the ready for that one. LAG ride that momentum. See if they can't find an attacking round now. The Thieves dig deep. We go again.
And I think the Thieves are going to dig deep for LAG. You're just looking to avoid that one sort of 4 moment where they got 4-man wiped. Got to do a little
Travis,
bit
me too.
on the offense just to
I don't know if the word is hate. Is I think the word is
Diamond Con down. You see it double
Dread.
Afro pressures on him.
Like when I'm watching good matches,
why not give him 2?
like I'm so locked in.
LAG, they meet their
like I'm like not blinking whenever a good team's playing.
Back around your spawn.
He's back at it again. Afro 3 now in a row. Oh my god, he's dancing. The timing's not great. Oh, matter. 4 fresh mag. Estriel poops the party, ends the spree. Slight lead there in the
Travis is raining over there. Travis is kind of raining over here, bro.
For LAG, only by 1 right now. But that's a great place to be sitting, Charles. You want that defense around 5.
spot if you can get there. Absolutely. Still going to be the nice little fight, though. Everybody around helicopter. I mean, the B Street side of the map is left wide open by both teams right now. Diamond Con shooting through the crack. Nice wins. Assault able to take down Ghosty for the trade as well. You've opened up the floodgates, able to get that pressure on A. But I see a trophy top helipad, and I don't see one on point, so maybe going to be a little bit more difficult to survive. But for the moment, LAG, all the kills in the world are flowing their direction, and they got a two-man stack on the point.
That was a big lead. Oh, it's 3 on A. Say adios to that, but Afro away. Oh,
no one's watching bottom blue.
Okay. Wipe for the Guerrillas. They're all down. Thieves.
Fucking lag out of hell.
High rise is yours.
Much like my rank play teammates, nobody wants to watch the flank and you get punished like that. Hey, that's not you. That's, I mean, randoms too, man. It's troublesome. Not easy on high rise.
No, not at all. Still though, the fight continues. Final seconds as the Thieves have managed to keep the Guerrillas in a stranglehold. Don't let them get out of the office side of the map. They take the lead.
It's also like Operation Not Get 4-man wipe for LAG. Granted, that one happens much later in the round, but I don't know. I'm also not a huge fan, I don't think, of seeing the trophy getting tossed down top heli and not having one on the actual zone. I know the flank was the bigger problem than the nades, but either way, defense continues to reign supreme. This one much more dominant on the side of Thieves. And a round like that, certainly on the gunny front, you're feeling a lot more confident going into this next attacking round. Frankly, this could be a nice little TDM round. You never know.
See how it goes. Well, the trophy up top of heli could have been a very, very slight error, but you never know.
I'm nitpicking for sure. Yeah, nitpicking for sure.
That makes a big difference, man. Well, the nades are up. B zone slowly but surely getting captured there. Ghosty's on a 3 spree. Afro having a great map so far at 21 and 16, and here's your UAV in action. Info passed over. First segment of B gone.
Good kills as well. A couple players off spawn. Dan Ghosty, maybe the time to fry. He gets another one helping his boys on the point, and unfortunately can't quite get the read on where the pressure in spawn was coming from because they ended up being on both sides. But in the meantime, 2 ticks of progress already through.
They're down by 1 tick.
Completely by himself. Double chow's gonna happen. And LAG, the coordination is there for the double chow.
It goes round 5. They could outslay them because they're gonna be on offense for the last few.
And now LAG turning their attention maybe towards this A zone. One player on the point to stop the clock. Afro.
That's a big
pop, and there's that pesky propane tank again, and it's gonna be hurting LAG.
Oh dear.
That's when you watch the bottom blue flank, by the way.
Brought down.
Damn, LAG's gonna be on offense. Damn, that's tough.
Last man up, Estrel towards the point, and Afro, he's put himself in between the team and the point. Body block in the play, finding the kills, 3 in a row. A's nearly done, the second segment now toast. Estrel forward, Crip guns the pair of them as the Thieves are absolutely eating Guerrillas alive.
Oh, those are big shots. Oh, Kremp is still going too. The extra damage is there. In the meantime, it's the B zone. Nasty back to his home. Nasty, by the way, watch the flank for the squad, bottom blue.
Wow.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, LA Thieves.
Doug said that was a big map, bro. Oh,
We've never seen that before. They captured both zones at the same time. It was poetry in motion. The Thieves have just run high-rise control in that final round like we have never seen before.
Miles, I'm just glad you caught it. I'm over here. I'm yapping. LA Thieves are executing. I saw Nasty on the B zone coming off spawn. I didn't realize his boy got out to A as well. So I was thinking long term, LA Thieves way too quick with it. And again, those are back-to-back dominating rounds that they just threw on high rise, both on the offense and defensive end. I mean, just taking turns, slamming. Dan Ghosty, 29 kills, 5,100 damage, and Afro. That's the type of performance I'm looking for from him.
Afro, 26 and 18. Most damage in the lobby. Damn. Take over out of Afro. One of the best subs in the CDL of 2024.
You seem to be completely on point, but a 3-1 victory, you will absolutely take it every day of the week.
Highlights, boys and girls, of the high rise. That was a fun one indeed. And shout out to Ghosty, his second respawn in this series where he's dropped 5k damage. He's absolutely shooting today. The first round was a fun one. The second round, again, LAG bounced right back into this. Lots of good kills. Again, chance, not a bad look whatsoever, but that final round, that is one that we are definitely going to be going over with a fine-tooth comb, getting rid of the nits that you were picking earlier about trophies and whatnot, because it does all make a difference. Watch out for those lights, boys and girls, especially if you have kids. They're an absolute nightmare. But wonderful stuff out of the Thieves. They take the lead in the series.
Yeah, well, the nitpicking thing I was trying to do was just talk
you
about
see behind me? Yeah,
actually
it's ready.
watching like the bottom blue flank for the team. So instead of going for a triple stack when you don't need to, making sure you keep the map contained.
It's kind of. Let me show you. Let me see what it looks like.
I mean, Nasty got traded out bottom blue while his teammates still got the pressure on A, but off spawn went right back to the other zone. So it was just a real constant force out of that.
It's kind of raining. It's kind of raining.
I mean, these are the big moments towards the end. This is where the ticks start flowing through. Everybody on Thieves right there doing their job.
Slaying. Good stuff from them there, Guerrillas. Whoa, boys, you've got a little bit of work to do. As again, confidence starts to get sucked out of you when you lose a map like that. We'll see how they can bounce back. It's all smiles for the Thieves.
Dude, it's thundering bad. I don't know, like, if it thunders again, like, I'll make my mic super sensitive as you guys can hear it. Dude, it's thundering bad.
Will this be the end of the series?
My chickens have to go into the coop.
Strong in the respawn so far, but sub-base chances are totally different beast. Can we go all the way?
That's what I was doing too when I was downstairs earlier.
It is certainly a distinct possibility. Certainly earlier in the year, sub-base was a pretty fearsome map coming out of the Guerrillas, so maybe not necessarily a comfort pick at this point in the year for them, but they've had a certain degree of success, so map 5 maybe on the horizon, but again, it is a new sub-base compared to
It's cloudier in the hood too. Thank God I'm not in the hood no more.
Success on it, so still a bit of a question mark we're gonna have for the map 4. Really for both of these teams.
And Travis, come through and drop some food off, bro. I'm being dead serious, bro. I just cannot just eat
more. But I know a lot of those have been the map 1s. They've slowed down just a touch, but these are the stats on sub base, hold percentage. I mean, just everything. Maybe slightly better on the hold front compared to the breaks.
Am I scared? I kind of am.
5%. That's actually insane.
I was never in the hood.
I was gonna say better from LAG, but 20% of a break percentage isn't particularly great. 5% is wild.
Dead last at 12.
Yo, 5% break is crazy.
What are we thinking here, Chance?
Yo, 5% break is crazy. This team is horrible.
Chance that the Thieves break it statistically.
Well, you know, it's a few different things. One that is partially the old
Travis, I'll come to
roster with some of the map repetitions on sub base. This is the squad. It's not like
I'll check it in.
The new one out. So again, 0-2 record. That means they've broken one hill out of.
Wait, Travis, you come to this target, Travis? All the way over here by the one by Days?
Again, some old stats coming into
or
play for both of these.
The one by Kroner? Which one are you talking about?
Not quite modernized just yet.
The one by me?
Yeah,
damn, you motherfucker, you about to be right here.
The rotation game.
SP's done fasting. He told me he's done fasting for a while.
Well, eyes on the minimap will keep you.
That big ass motherfucker. I swear he be lying. That big ass boy.
Rows, but for now, it's a go-go straight into P1.
Go Ghosty. He's got the outer lock down for you, but the go gadget time.
Is this too dark?
Neither team going to be able to collect. LAG the first one to hop on, but Ghosty making his presence known. All for trades though. Guerrillas again.
Krim got the forward cam
What
of
we
hell.
saw in Invasion. Strong opening break. The game plan executed completely on point here. So far so good for Guerrillas as well, but when things get mixy, how well can they perform? So far it is Thieves maintaining those P2 spawns. That time, keeping things under control. No one from LAG able to get out of their spawn just yet.
Yeah, nice stuff so far. One thing I want to bring up very quickly.
Damn, you gotta go all the way over here, Travis?
Have the greatest individual performance. He's leaning forward so far.
While it's raining, we got WS that just WS motherfucking
is locked with a capital L. Let's see if they can get the dub.
I mean, why move the monitor closer when you can just lean in that far? We don't need neck strength into old age. We can just burn out while we're young. Fame able to pick up a nice gunfight.
It's a good rotation from Thieves.
The back spawners, and there you go. The spawn out's taking place. Now for Guerrillas, you need to hop on this zone immediately. Fame gets number 5 in a row as well with the nade. And he's the main factor for these guys to get the break on the time. Now you're looking for the cruise from LAG. This is everything going
on.
Right.
Such huge streaks. Come on, Fame. Yo, Buzz Lightyear, what is you doing?
Doesn't get the cruise in the end. It's not going to hurt too much.
That's deep though, Travis.
Window. Ghosty now barging in through the top side. Coverage there as Assault's got the doorway. And they're in. Good comms though. LAG maintain control here. They don't have anyone on the point for now, but Assault's got himself a 3, nearly a 4.
Trying to drew people out, but that's a big break as well, I'd say, for LA Thieves. Stripping away that time, getting the final maybe 10-15 seconds, and you see how far ahead of the rotation that they are.
Yup, should not screen. I didn't even think about that. And Travis is a bad driver in the water.
There's 2 over towards
That's
B2.
another thing,
Someone might have gotten through the right side of the map, but he gets to pick that up off spawn, and everybody else just gun forward.
We snaking. That was one pump, by the way. One pump.
Out of step 1 for the break for LAG.
Step 1. Here comes step 2. Open half point. 2 trophies atop one another on the
But they gotta start letting the teams that are bad, like Break GAs, like Snake and like fucking Stairglitch and shit.
Damage to Ghosty, not enough for the kill. Upstairs is Estriel. Bringing the damage, not the kills though, as the rest of the members of the LA Thieves
to make it more interesting.
So close, they're well and truly back in the fight. LA Thieves rotate early, hold the point.
And I feel like we've gotten a pretty distinct look at what it's like to play.
I thought it was no. It's not the pastor, bro. Travis, it's the chicken al pastor. Bro. I had it today, bro. I had a quesadilla and I had a bowl. I'm being dead serious too. Both.
Stun and nade seemingly in the game. Another one by Estriel gonna connect. So it is not easy to play at the pro level. Players like this always on point with their utility, and Kremp on point with the gunny. Drops the head, but through the middle of the mat, Diamond Con likely going to be able to pick up 2 kills or set Fame up, and now you got to test that 5% on the break front.
Oh, no.
LA Thieves are so far away.
Oh no, let's see how it goes. The odds are not in their favor, chat. Diamond Con on the hunt. He knows Ghosty's around here. It's just the heavy patter of footprints through the snow. And
nah, I had a fucking Scooter. I had a coupon.
Sniffed the point in 30 seconds.
Like I hadn't bought Chipotle in like a long time, so I got a notification saying I had a free. If I bought an entree, I got a free entree. So I just got a burrito bowl and
these are problematic moments.
And a quesadilla for the friskies. You know what I say? If it's free, it's for me.
Assault, kind of last man standing. Actually had number 7 to back him up, and yeah, absolutely no breaks coming through, and more bad news. Number 4 ends up spawning out. That is not the time you want to be pinching this time.
By the way, today, I want to go to the gym. Today will be my 5th day in a row. 5th day in a row at the gym.
Diamond Con's the only man here for LAG to help out Estriel now. Late reinforce. Okay, it might be all right. The Thieves are in early.
Definitely plays a factor, Travis. Definitely plays a factor.
And they can hold. I mean, that percentage is quite a bit better.
I do think the teams are way better this year. They're like a lot better.
Spawns coming through just yet, but they didn't want to take the short route. LAG, they're going to be working through the middle of the
I got it today. Travis was like, oh, hell yeah, what the fuck? I'm definitely going to use this shit.
Trying to reposition to actually get the kill, but now a bunch of kills lining up in the middle of the map for him. Great damage done. Forces a team kill as well.
Charlie's working right now. He's at home. He's at the airport.
My brother works at the airport. Called out, still keeping that pressure up on P2, but all of this time has gone the way of LA Thieves. A perfect hold so far.
I mean, once they get in, it's fine. Ah, there we go. Late break still. Man presence there for the Thieves. You might lose the time for a moment. Not a perfect 60, but very much their hard point. It's all theirs, boys and girls. An insane stat. And it's really playing out.
I was about to say, bro, you better win that gun.
The breaks are not good for the LA Thieves.
It's a free 2-piece. This is not me, by the way. It's raining, but it's not raining this bad.
And again, staying ahead of the rotation game. That's exactly what we want. That is LAG getting wiped off the map.
Yo, low-key, that shit motherfucker sensitive again.
So you're going to have to break this down, and Afro's the player that's going to be starting. It does the extra bit of damage, and again, for Afro, he's just calming. This is 3 players around the class.
Yep.
Just keep the gun forward. It's easy for Nasty, and when he gets the L trigger, 14-9 for the moment.
Bush, right?
And a P1, where
the one right here, Travis, the one next to Humble.
Statistically, it looks like neither of our teams are very good at breaking these hard points. So that could be it.
The big one, not the little one.
Kill there on our Afro. That's the hard point going the way of the Guerrillas. And for a brief second, Kremp and his hair get back into this, get that player off the point, and keep it white.
And again, it's even the thing of like right now.
Yup, Gio and Evan are back. You remember when you were dick sucking Evan, Alex? 1.3 today.
Can't get past Afro when he's piecing like that.
Afro giving out back shots.
And if you're trying to work through the tunnel, it just feels horrible. You're running into death in the middle of the map, and Ghosty, the dealer, at least to die.
It's raining. Look,
Fame. I don't know how good your shot is, but against Nasty in a moment like this, working through tunnel is just so difficult.
Oh, well, Fame and Diamond Con find a way through. They punch a hole. Afro looking for number 4. And
Thunderstorm.
And he wins it. Lovely finesse.
Thundering. It's thundering.
Play going. 40 seconds.
Boom! You see the lightning?
Big win there on a Diamond Con. Now guns up.
Look, I said if you ever want to shoot me some over, bro, I'm open to all tips, bro.
The spree comes to a close. 30 seconds to go, and the Guerrillas have not even come close to this hard point.
I just know that we're gonna look at that data view.
So you get the guys Gio, and I can't guess Evan. Like what the? You just guys Gio saying Gio is doing this on cable, and then I guess Evan, and you said he's doing it.
Sub-hill, so they've been getting obliterated. Not likely to get a 100-point club. They do have the rotation over towards New, but similar towards the invasion, they're just having to dig out of a massive.
So I don't want to hear anybody guessing Seattle, LA Thieves then, guys, because LA Thieves is going game 4 with fucking LAG. Seattle play LAG 3-0.
Listen in with LAG.
Deep right, Dan. Deep right, Dan.
Nasty spike for spawner. There's double spike for spawner. Double spike for spawner. He won't look for bottom. Bottom the back.
Tunnel.
Right, come through right.
He's left side.
Don't say that. Tunnel weak, Kyle. That's right. He's still away.
Oh!
He's about to box.
30 seconds.
I'm trying to box for this though.
They can still one on this. They can still one on this.
Yeah. 5 seconds. I think you popped in.
Man, we can take
Is that Jen in the chat? What's going on, Jen? Is that you? Or who's Jenna? There's no way it's not Jen, right?
Tell me, Nasty.
And it was a short and sweet listening because it's nearly the end of the series.
They got to cut it out because they were about to do some crazy. They were about to say, how the fuck we listen to these bitch ass brothers?
Incredibly strong. That is it. Chance. The battle for LA. Another chapter comes to a close.
Thuxley, I'm sorry, Thuxley.
Thieves with the win. It's the Thieves.
Diamond Con grabbing his camera, putting it up.
It's the Thieves with the thumbs
No,
up
look at his house. He grew up in the suburbs. My roof don't got the thing up top. What is that called again? I forgot what it's called. That's how you know you got money. You got this.
The best they've looked this year, and in a match where you almost want them to have that extra edge. They're getting wins. They're gonna be in winner's bracket. You want them to have a good showing at the major. You got to be dominating a team like LAG. They do exactly that. Sub base, not remotely close.
Jen, we got your name.
Rampage in all of the respawns.
How we doing, Shorty? Jen was good.
Back-to-back rounds.
How we doing, Shorty?
Rise, especially on point. And I mean, again, good love to everybody on the team for LA Thieves. Everybody doing their jobs. Cremp 14.
No, not popcorn ceiling. The things. It's the trim on top of the ceiling. The trim.
Seeing that from Diamond Con.
I don't have trim on my ceiling. Having trim on your ceiling is rich. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Stage 1 versus stage 2.
Okay, going like what the fuck, bro? Like first time you predict something right, bro. You lame ass kid.
This squad needs that bounce back
raggedy ass kid.
Because online has not been favorable for them. But LA Thieves keep the ball rolling. Overall standings, I think they might have moved up an extra spot as well. 10 CDL points can go such a long way to team towards the bottom of the standings. And LA Thieves, off the back of the roster change that they have made, they have really enjoyed this stage 2 qualifying sort of moment. They've executed on everything they've wanted to.
They have, and it's taken a little bit of time, but the practice is coming through to fruition. I think LAG as well, you said about Diamond Con DC has DC thus far in the Major 2 qualifiers. Not over yet. We'll
Diamond Con has DC. This
and the rest
insane.
of these two teams run. In the meantime, it's over to the desk.
Dude, Jen, I'm tired too, Shorty. It's raining. LAG versus Thieves.
3-1 as we saw the search and destroy go to the Guerrillas. But the rest of this, LA Thieves walking away in dominant fashion. I was most impressed by those final 2 rounds of the control. Where did you see some strengths in LA's game?
Honestly, maybe in the hard points, just a little bit more of locking up those rotations and the fundamentals for the side of LA Thieves. I think for them right now, this was almost a trap game in a sense of because of the history of the franchises and LAG always kind of winning this battle. It was kind of a testament to, all right, LA Thieves are starting to find some success.
I like the ring
too,
Jen. I'm
going
not
to play
lying.
down to their competition as we move into Major 2, and this answered my question is that they are not going to. Yes, they did lose that map 2 search and destroy, but to be honest, I think it's just because we've seen so much of LA Thieves on Terminal at this point. LAG did the
I'm not gonna lie,
thing.
Jen. I misunderstood what you were saying. I was like, what the hell does that mean? I was like, what the hell does that mean?
Name was both teams, the Thieves and Vegas, are now improving to 4-2. And the Thieves have the tiebreaker. They beat Vegas.
Yeah.
Do you think the Thieves are the better team after watching both today?
It's tough. I want to say Vegas just because I feel like they have more potential to upset the top teams. I think with LA Thieves, like, we've seen them have some good performances, and honestly, I want to spend this time to give them their flowers. Like, the going got tough in that map 1. They ended up sending a lot of pressure towards P1, doing exactly what they needed to do to close out that map. When we get to sub base, it is flawless execution on every front, rotations, breaks, everything. But if we're comparing those 2 teams,
yeah,
Vegas just have looked a lot stronger. I know they lost the matchup. They just have looked stronger against some of our better comp.
All right, Guerrillas still looking for answers. 0-6 after 6 matches in just 4 map wins. We take a look, though, at our scuff play of the game.
4 map wins?
It's our favorite.
In 6 matches? Yo, Jen, have an amazing night, Shorty. Have an amazing night. Los South African women. Stay blessed, Shorty. I'm gonna go live on Twitch in a little bit, Jen, if you want to come through. But if not, get some rest, Shorty. We'll talk tomorrow. Te me cuidas, Jen. Te me cuidas. All right, bro. We're here for. We want the interview, bro. Shit. There's nothing impressive about this match. Matter of fact, I don't even give a fuck about this lame ass interview. Chat, I appreciate when they came through and showed love on YouTube for these matches, bro. Thank you all so much. That lame ass interview. Who they gonna, motherfucker? They gave LAG back shots. What they gonna say? We feel good. No, LAG is the worst team in the league. We've been knowing this. Damn it, LAG and Miami going horrible for they are both criminal. I'm gonna switch over to YouTube, man. I mean to Twitch. I'll see you guys live on Twitch, man. Thank you guys. I don't know what I'm going to be playing, though. I don't know what I'm going to be playing, but I'm going to see you guys on Twitch, man. Thank you guys so much for coming through, showing love, following, subbing. I know what it is. I know what it is. I'll see you guys on Twitch, man. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the matches.